Switch map.
Vinny B, what's up,
Hey,
man?
how's it going? Welcome to Rain City Free Play. And it's your Monday night evening entertainment.
Sorry, Monday night evening.
One of those, yeah. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. We, before we were doing this, we were actually hoping to get on a little bit earlier. We were asked to give our top 5 pinball machines and just sort of talk about them and answer, a question about why we love pinball, things like that. It sounds like there's a few of us out there that what's the
Kineticist?
yeah, kineticist. I always see that. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
that is a word I'm not used to saying. So I think that's going to come out in November with a few folks. So yeah, you'll see me. You'll see this flame right above my head the whole time.
It's okay. We can be our own worst critics, right? So don't tell anybody what's wrong with the video.
No one will ever know.
Well, they will now because you told them.
Oh, now.
Welcome to Rain City Free Play.
Yeah. Again.
Did you say that at the beginning?
I meant to put a microphone on my fancy microphone stick because I can actually use that here.
Text stream.
Well, yeah. Here's my This is how technical
This
we
is
are.
a high-tech text stream right here.
This is a very high tech. Here's my microphone stick.
Oh, so Vinny says, teach me some Deadpool. It was a collective top 5. Oh, was it a collective top 5 or did we each? We each did our own.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Instructions unclear, so we made up what we wanted for the.
Yeah, there was 2 of us. We figured.
We had very different collections too.
And Deadpool was definitely on my list. I actually chose. It was. Deadpool actually had Demolition Man. James Bond has always been one of my favorite. Well, I shouldn't say always, but it certainly had become one of my favorites. Let me get my microphone all back in order. Look at this.
So high tech.
So high tech. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, that one should work. I'm like, how do I have that set up? Yeah, Deadpool. And then when was the last time we played Deadpool? It's been months. I played a game or 2 yesterday because when I get everything set up, then I've got to make sure it's level, and pretty much it always stays level when I move them around the room. So that's nice. Clean the glass, wiped it a little bit, and away we go. So yeah, let me jump to.
Let's see. If I had to guess, I would say Jurassic for Seattle Rest and Mans for Retro Game Girl. Mando? No.
That would be.
That would probably be the bottom of
Yeah,
the
that
list.
would be definitely bottom. I Jurassic Park for sure.
Yes, you got his
mine.
right.
Yeah, and hers is in the background here.
Yeah. Simpsons Pinball Party is the one I keep going back to, and then the other one I always say is Medieval Madness, just because it's castles.
Yeah, when we were getting into a position to purchase a pinball machine.
I really wanted Medieval Madness.
And I was in a spot where I thought, okay, how am I going to be able to get more? How are we going to be able to get, agree to get more than one pinball machine? And it was to
Happy wife, happy life.
to get Simpsons was first. But we had seen, not only were we playing Simpsons at the mall, the little arcade there. You played it at Pacific Northwest, which is where you fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Then we were also seeing it here and there on stream. So it was just sort of floating around, and the opportunity came up from someone in the Midwest, and this machine was, for the most part, unless it was actually on the day, month and day of your birthday.
Oh yeah, it was the day that it came off the line was the month and day of my birthday.
Worked out
and then
pretty
it
good.
was just 2004.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're a little older than that.
20, 30
Some,
years.
Yeah, one of those.
How many years is that?
Yeah.
Why can't I math? Was it 2004? So it's 20 years. I would have been 20 in 2004. I guess I was.
Good grief.
I feel so
How time
old.
flies. So Deadpool. We were actually playing Foo Fighters before we were playing this, and Foo Fighters has some similarities in the code, because in this you're working on getting your baddies, right? This one has, the baddies are a little bit different, but the idea is that you beat your baddies. And in Foo Fighters, you're going to the cities. You've got your T-Rex and Megalodon, which would be like maybe your DC and Austin Foo Fighters. So there's a little bit, it's still the same coders for those two machines, but the gameplay is, there's definitely differences within the gameplay. So there's just some similarities here and there. What are you doing there?
Giving myself some light because you're standing in front of it.
Oh.
Check me out. No, you can see me.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it wasn't adding a whole lot, but now it's just a little darker in there. Oh well, life goes on.
Well, you want it back on
no,
little Deadpool?
No, you're just gonna, no, it'll just be there forever. Well, it's, you know what it is? Because the one that I have on is just sort of bluish, just to make us more haunted. So it's just a little darker.
Well,
in
it's
here
because that's
than
the
normal.
source of light, I think. But
Yeah.
when you're standing there, you're in front of it, which is okay. I wasn't complaining. I was just going to be silent about that. I was going to just make a move, and you're the one that's calling me out.
Now maybe I have even more light.
How are you, by the way, Vinny?
How's that going? Does that work?
Yeah.
I just have to, yeah, you're right, but yeah.
I just don't want to be in your shadow. I can't live there.
We,
I can't thrive in a shadow.
You can also put like...
I need the sun to grow.
My arms in there. How do I get you?
I don't know what's
And
happening.
I can make you a little more brown.
I don't need to be, well, being more brown would be nice.
a little tan.
Yeah,
something.
I don't tan.
Yeah.
I just redden.
Yeah. So with Deadpool, I always the skill shot. I always hold the left flipper. It seems like that's what a lot of games are doing right now. Is hold the left flipper on a modern machine, and it's probably this part of the skill shot.
Okay.
And then you get it into that katana lock. And for the most part, I always try and get Wolverine, which is that center spinner shot. So that's going to get your team up, and when your team ups actually provide you the ability to the ability to get further in the game, or I shouldn't say get further in the game, to help you beat the baddies, is what you're kind of doing. And Wolverine is the strongest person. I'm supposed to read chat now.
I say yes. I would be interested. I don't even know what that means, but I'd be interested.
So let's see. I'm just hearing words. So I've made some progress on the Pinball playfield game, and have a base set of 100 collectible playfields. Holy moly!
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what this means, but I'm interested.
We'll
I like,
expand the
you know, I like the
900 over
Pokemon
time.
trading card game. I bet I could get into
might
this
be
too.
some beta testers. Yeah, totally. That's interesting. Yeah, I'd like to know more about that. That'd be really cool.
How do we have Vinny call in so he doesn't have to type all this? Because I want to hear more about this.
How do we had, when I was doing a call-in, I did it with Homegrown.
Yes.
Because we were actually setting up a dual stream.
Which we never got to do.
Yeah, well, they had Cactus Candy, but they have Deadpool. Mm-hmm. And they have Foo Fighters.
Yes.
So we could actually still...
And Simpsons.
That's on location.
Now it is, but at the time.
Right.
Yes.
So we gotta.
No, I want to know more about that, Vinny, but I don't want you to have to type it all out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if you want to chat a little bit more, we can definitely. We can get on a call. We can do it that way. I think actually when we were doing it through a call through Discord. Is how we were actually doing it.
I just don't know how to do it. I know, that's why I'm like, just Vinny, what are you doing? Call in and talk to us right now.
But then we got to make sure it's on mic and then make sure that actually comes through. So then you
we'll
can
have to do
actually
that
hear.
sometime. Maybe you can help us test that, and we'll help you with beta testing with the playfields.
Yeah, well, we should totally do a call in. But what if we don't want certain people to call in?
Well, it's not just an open thing. We'll invite someone. Like we would invite Vinny.
You're not gonna like spin a wheel and
I don't
call
want to
number 5.
I mean, I don't know if I can.
We don't have a screener.
It depends on how my day went. It depends on what happened in downtown Seattle. Like if I can handle talking to just anybody.
That's true.
Combo shot.
Hey, how's it going, Combo?
Timmy, combo time.
It is chimichanga time. You gotta get your chimichangas to light the time machine to be able to get the T-Rex and the Megalodon. All
We
right.
should make chimichangas.
Don't you fry chimichangas?
Yes. It's like a fried burrito.
I mean, if it's a burrito, it's gonna be good. And we do have a fryer.
We do have a fryer.
I mean,
Although I feel like you'd probably want to pan fry. Excuse me, not completely submerge a chimichanga. Maybe just pan fry in like a little oil.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
I made pot stickers this weekend. Why is words hard?
Why is words hard? You did make pot stickers.
Yeah.
You put a couple pictures of them on Discord.
I did, didn't
They
I?
were very tasty.
Oh my god, my phone's almost dead. What happened?
Yeah, cord should be. Actually, it's hooked up here.
Yeah. I got you.
They were the first time that she'd made them. We're all gonna end up streaming the making of pot stickers. I
Yeah,
said,
I think
could
it'd
we
be really
stream it?
fun.
She actually said it was very calming. I thought,
I said it was very common?
yeah. You said, yeah, just kind of wrapping those things out and putting stuff.
Oh,
It's pretty
calming.
yeah.
I thought you said common. I'm like, what do you mean
Oh,
common? I don't
no,
know if
no.
it's common to stream
No,
pot
calm.
stickers,
Yeah,
but I mean,
definitely
maybe.
calming.
Yeah, no, it was. It's just kind of relaxing. It's kind of a repetitive motion. I don't know. I like doing that kind of stuff, especially in the kitchen. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought about doing that with gnocchi too. Remember, I've been wanting to I've tried and failed at gnocchi so many times. So let's just capture one of those attempts.
Right. And Combo says he's not right now these days.
Yeah.
Fried food isn't his friend.
We definitely don't have it as often as we used to.
Yeah, you gotta. You're right. Later down the road it goes.
We got the home deep fryer. It was really fun for the first month, and now we pull it out maybe once a month.
Yeah. I had corn dogs again.
Oh, we made
a
them
little
for
while
our
ago,
Pinball
and I was
party.
like, that's it. No more corn dogs.
He actually threw
It's
away.
like,
He's
yeah.
like, I have to throw these away. I'll just keep eating them.
They weren't good for me.
I guess you could have
Yeah.
baked them though.
I think the whole idea was the fact that frying them, yes, they're just now it's just in oil, but I really didn't need
Dogs.
corn dogs and cornbread at 50. I think my corn dog days.
Have you
are
had
done.
your fill?
I think I've had my fill.
Really?
There's
we just
a
had
point.
corn dogs on Saturday.
Those are mini. Those didn't count. No, actually, you know what those were? Those were fantastic.
And they were deep
Thanks
fried.
for reminding me. Damn it. They were little Smokies.
Yeah.
We went to the Paramount to see Taylor Tomlinson, some
Yes, yep.
comedy. It was great. And there's a place just across the street, kitty corner, the Carlisle,
Yes.
downtown Seattle.
Good remembering. Good remembering.
Smart guy. And I forgot the corn dogs. Now I'm all excited about the corn dogs again. And they had an
were pretty good,
appetizer
yeah.
of a little mini corn dogs.
I think that's why we actually ate there, to be honest. We were
Yeah.
looking at the menu. We were kind of like, there's a place up the hill further that I'm like, if we get that far, I know where we'll go. But if we find something before that, cool.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the menu, and I'm like, oh yeah, this place had mini corn dogs on the menu. And just like, all right, great, let's go.
That part of town was fancy. I'm like,
There's,
I don't need to go into like
and
the
like
lounge.
Daniel's is a couple blocks away.
Yeah, it's super fancy.
There's like
No.
well, Din Tai Fung was
So
inside
as soon
a
as
mall,
you,
but-
when there's corn dogs on the menu, then you know you're okay. And it was a pretty nice place, but it was chilled down.
it was a really good burger. We had burgers. so.
Yeah, the locations is perfect, just because it's right there, for the show, and then we just walked downtown after that. So
Walked across the street, basically.
yeah, basically, So doubles.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we got to roll.
One in Rome.
That's right, one in Rome. And again, I always hold the left flipper. Oh yeah, and I realigned, I should say, the
Shooter rod?
Yeah, the shooter rod. So before I was having a heck of a time getting the ball to actually go all the way around, and it's because the shooter rod was just rubbing up against the auto plunge. And it's because at some point in time I replaced the plunger. So when I put it on, I just didn't pay attention to it. So it's a pretty easy adjustment, but you do have to lift the play field up because you got to get in there with a couple screwdrivers. And I say a couple. One's basically Phillips, if you will, and then another one is maybe you can get in there with a flathead, but it was more of a nut screw?
Nut screw?
Nut?
What's a nut
Like
screw?
a socket. I don't know what do you call that thing?
A nut screw.
The nut screw. Isn't that? I don't know if that's the technical term for it, but I think that's what we'll go with. Yeah, and when there was, I think it was one of the last times when I was playing this. Before I started playing, I was like, I wonder if I'm still gonna like this pin because it had been so long. And then I started playing it, and I was like, yeah, I still like this pin. It's just one of those that it's always fun. It's easy to play. You kind of have to, you got to remember some of what you're doing again. But
Right.
that's normal.
It's been so long.
I just gotta remember hit Wolverine, hit the spinner, and then you might get a snicked as well. But if you can hit the Wolverine, then you'll get a good team up, and then from the team up, then I'll go into battle. And that's sort of how I go through it. I always have to remember hit the left orbit, because once you hit that enough, then you'll get yourself set up for disco multi-ball. So the left orbit's disco multi-ball. The katana lock, which is that right side of little Deadpool, gets you the ninja multi-ball. Then 100 weapons will get you mech suit multi-ball. And of course, getting into little Deadpool, at least the first time, will get you a little bit of multi-balls. There's 4 multi-balls that you can get, and you can set it up to get all 4, for the most part, one after the next. Yeah. Butt driver, nut driver, isn't it? It's all sort of the. Combo says, talking to Vinny, posted that one this morning. Was good to run into. Again, one thing I love about that football gathering is just seeing everybody in person.
Right, so fine.
Yeah, totally. When we saw one of your photos, Combo with Wild Dog, and I was telling Courtney, I said that's one of the things that we're missing. And I actually started talking a little bit about, as far as sort of streaming, if you will, and having an opportunity to meet people in streaming and actually just meet people that in general at a convention. I don't know really other conventions that you would go to where you would actually just be able to meet a whole bunch of people. Because of course, when we went to TPF, then we're just meeting a whole bunch. Oh hey, and then sitting and having lunch and things like that. And if I go to Comic-Con, I don't know. Are there a lot of streamers that are streaming Comic-Con, or if you're like a cooking stream?
No,
Are there a lot of
think so.
cooking stream people? And where's your convention?
Hey, there could be.
So it's just kind of I'm just saying. I'm just bringing up examples. No, I said cooking.
Oh.
So I was just bringing up a couple examples. So I always thought pinball is actually, again, it's just another spot where you can meet a bunch of people, and it's a small community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in here, player one.
You're right. That light is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Blowing up this first game.
That's how it rolls.
It's getting. I remember when I went from this to Foo Fighters, and I couldn't hit that left shot on Foo Fighters to save my life. And then I got into this the other day, and I couldn't hit the shot on the left because I think I was. My brain is now aiming for Foo Fighters land. And again, it's learning where the shots are.
Seems like each time we switch games, I have to learn how to play pinball all over again.
Yeah, you gotta remember the rules.
That's what we don't get, I guess. We don't have because we don't just switch around games all the time or have them all on all day so we can come in and play them whenever we want. We tend to just we practice one for a while and then we switch.
Yeah.
Snicks, yeah, I totally got a snick. How many spins to qualify for Wolverine team up? I actually don't know. Do you know that?
I don't know I don't know how many spins, and I'm gonna say that it's probably the same amount of spins as disco. And is it spins? That's another thing. Is it actually spins? Or is it just how many times you hit it? Because Colossus is how many times you hit it, because there's no spinners with that or domino. So I don't know, but I don't have any team ups. So you can see on the board the little heads have little red deals over them.
Oh yeah.
That tells you how close you are to actually the team up.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. I don't know if it's the number of spins of the Wolverine spinner or if it's how many times you actually hit the shot. Pardon.
I just know that I hit it up there maybe 4 times. And it's not one that I can just hit on the fly.
And Vinny, since you were asking how to play, I don't know a lot about this game. I mean, at this point, I feel like I don't remember half the rules, is what I should say. But one thing I always do is if I get a multi-ball, like the little Deadpool multi-ball is easy to get, and it gives you the ball save. So I actually let them drain and go back up to the top so I can finish those the lanes up top and get all 4 lit, because you keep getting like multipliers.
Yeah, you get an end of ball bonus multipliers.
So when I have the ball saved for multi-ball, I kind of just let them drain and see how many times I can fill that up.
You've done it.
There's your skill shot.
You've done it.
You've done it.
You did it.
Super skill shot. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's not lit for another one. I don't necessarily want it to be.
Do you have all of our stuff turned off still?
Turned on? Turn off?
Off.
What are you talking about?
You turn off all our alerts for the recording.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
So I just redeemed an alert in chat. It did not come up. You turned off all of our alerts earlier to make a recording for that pinball thing.
Did I? Well, now I'll look at it in a moment. I obviously thank you for the heads up. I'll have to take a look at it. I did not test it before, and I assume what's the alert you tried?
The new one, the Robin Hood Men Tights.
Oh, so you okay?
There, that one works, I guess.
Okay.
But I can't.
Maybe
No, I took care of it.
maybe I don't have it. You may not hear it because it's probably not loud enough. I will work on it.
It's okay. It's just not on there. That's fine.
Maybe I didn't turn it on? Or
back.
if you see it on there, then it must be turned on.
For you.
What was it?
It was the Robin Hood Men in Tights. I get to know the shot.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah, I don't even know if that's working. I don't know if that's as worked. Have
It
you
was
tried
a
it
new
once
one, so
before?
I was trying the new one. I'm just letting you know the new one didn't work,
Thank you.
and I assumed it was maybe because you turned off all the others.
Oh, could be, yeah.
But it seems like everything else works, so it's just that
Right,
one.
yeah. And I don't know if I even tested that one yet. So as you're,
I've tested it for you now. It doesn't work.
thank you. Yeah.
Tested it thrice.
All right, so I've got to get the white shots, and I do have 2 team ups, and they're the shots that it's the Colossus, which isn't my favorite shot, but it's that spinner shot that I got to get, which is really not a hard shot, but apparently I'm gonna give it some time. If I get that right, that
You'll
shot.
let it go?
Excuse me?
That should be redeemed too.
I don't know what you're saying.
Let it go. I'll ruin everybody who's a parent's brain.
What's that from?
The Elsa movie. I don't know, it's like the Disney movie.
Frozen?
Yes.
You want me to put Frozen on there?
That's what I was saying, yes.
Quit shaking the machine.
Except for I also was saying that it would probably ruin the lives of everyone who's a parent because they've probably heard it
Put that on your
84,000
side,
times.
wait.
You don't have to do anything right now. It's like everything works. Besides the one.
Appreciate it.
Oh man.
I want to see if it's actually in here. That's
How did
all.
I start with 94,000 points? Like, it just launched my first ball. Is
Look at you,
that like a handicap?
if you want to call it that.
What's that?
I said if you want to call it that. Okay, so what are these things?
Mix it up.
That's great.
It is time for the city and its inhabitants
Sorry, I thought it was being
to pay
tested.
for their crimes and
No, you're not being tested. Channel point. And get another shot. Or he get to another shot. Oh, it's not. It's not. I don't even think. I don't even know if it's on here. Yeah,
I would just turn off.
It's not on here.
I would just turn off the button for now because it won't do anything.
It must. You know what it is? I bet I didn't save it when I created it.
That's a bummer.
So I'll just have to. I'll just have to do it again. So you're saying that that's not necessarily an option at the moment. So this and yeah.
See? Let him drop. Get those bonuses. Oh, I guess I should probably try to beat Mystique too.
All right. If it's on there, I think I removed it.
I think I actually just need to get in the Wolverine Berserker Reach.
I'll just have to remember that one next time.
Yeah, it's all good. It's over.
Skamo says, where was that? My daughter loved replaying movies and Frozen. She would pick one song for the day and just rewind that song for the rest of the day. Whole movie. I don't know if it matters what song it is. If you just kept hearing it over and over. Now, does she sing the song? Does she have a good idea of what the words are and things like that?
Is she at least a good singer?
Is she very, what is it?
Theatrical?
Yeah, theatrical.
Does she act it out and stuff?
Yeah, does she act it out when she's singing? Is it, oh?
I used to always do that. I'd put on like a production. I used to wear the Christmas tree skirt around my own waist and dance around in the Nutcracker.
Deadpool wins.
Oh, at least you got that.
At least I won.
Into something that isn't a loser. Nice shot, rookie. Player one, we doing this?
There one. And I should be getting, so Frisco had posted
Oh yeah,
for a
fits.
direct capture, right? So I do have the LVDS boards for my games, but I didn't have that secondary board.
Yeah, Frisco
So
found some solutions.
Those
for that.
secondary boards are on their way. And so I'm hoping to get that set up. This was actually the machine that I stopped using it on because it just went dark. I'm like, I think I won't do that again.
So Combo Truck says his daughter wasn't very good at singing, but he has a healthy supply of headphones around, so when he got tired of it, he just slapped those on.
Nice.
It took me a while to get the snicks to be possible. That snick shot was that pretty much never worked before. And now it actually works.
What do you mean works? Like you can actually
You
get
can
it?
actually hit it.
You can.
And you hit one too.
I know, I'm just wondering if you're
In
saying
the world of snick land, it can be hit. How about
so
that?
the button didn't function before? That's what I'm trying to understand. Is if
You
you're,
could not hit, the shot was not accessible.
how did you change that?
I probably changed the strength of the flippers. I adjusted those because with the precision flippers, it was probably just a little bit off, so I kept making changes to them. And eventually I was able to, because before I would hit it and it would basically jump up to the glass and things. It was way too hard. So I adjusted them more.
I've never hit it on purpose.
Yeah, but I couldn't hit it. I just wasn't. Yeah, it was when I wasn't trying to hit it. So you're right. It wasn't on purpose, but now I can at least try and hit it, and I can hit it. So Vinny says, in your current setup, does the LVDS have pass-through, meaning you can output to stream, and the DMD works on your game? I thought Frisco only got that secondary board because his didn't have pass-through. So with the LVDS board, I could stream it and I could see it.
What are you waiting for?
But what would happen is I'd have to turn the machine on and off like 5 times because it would just get all these weird lines and it would never, and then all of a sudden in the 6th try it would work. I'm like, okay, stay there. So his board, from what I understand, is it makes it so you don't have to turn it on 6 times. You just turn it on and it comes on. So you'll always be able to see your screen. What some people were doing in the beginning was sort of disconnecting from the screen so that you couldn't actually see the LCD, but you could see it on stream. I'm like, no, I don't want that. So I have a feeling this will correct all the things.
All the things.
So we'll find out. And once I get it done, I will make a short video because I have 4 of those cards, and I'm getting more, 4 of those other things, and I will make a little video on how to actually do both of those. So let's hope it works.
So what are you gonna put them on?
And they're cheap. So if you need to get them, they're cheap.
Are you gonna put them on all the new games?
Let's go.
The only Sterns will work. So they won't work on Cactus, and they won't work on on Simpsons. And I have four of those
I didn't know
things.
that you actually had 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
You must have been planning ahead.
I was, yeah, that's right. I think I had a 4 because I thought maybe one just wasn't working, so I'd get another one.
Okay.
So I ended up just getting more of them, but I think it was more that it just wasn't working because, it wasn't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
doing
So Vinny says he's interested to hear how that works. He wants
Yeah.
to get one for Deadpool.
Yeah,
Vinny has one in Godzilla that's permanently installed.
I'll let you know. Yeah, I've got. I actually took the boards out, but I still have the little stickies in there. So I'll put the boards back in. So I was like, why do I need these? But I've got
Yeah,
all
when
the
we
stuff.
thought they weren't working.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't gonna mess with it, and I could never really, I'm not necessarily an electronics person. Certainly not anything with some, a Raspberry Pi or anything like that. My understanding is basically 0. So I can be told to do it, but I need to see some pictures and I'll plug it in, and if it works, great. And if it doesn't, I'll be like, I couldn't tell you why. But I'm sure Frisco will be the kind person that he is, and if I've got some questions. Figuring it out a little bit is probably good because, kind of give me an idea of kind of what's going on.
He's super great. If I could get anyone in these shots, okay, that's it.
It's just how the first few games go.
No, it's...
For me, it's usually the outlanes and trying to remember where to bump. These aren't, the outlanes on this aren't as hungry.
Hey, at least I want a free game.
This was another machine that it didn't come with the rubbers on those in-lane outlane posts. They didn't come with them on. They came with them, but so I put them on. And it is easier to play with them on because you can bounce the ball out of there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bump that. I don't know if I did volume or I don't know if you heard a beep too. So I was just saying I hit the button on accident on my headphones.
I think you're okay. Nice shot.
Nice one.
I should go check to see if you can actually hear the game. I don't even have it loud enough. I bet you can't even hear the pinball machine. You can probably hear the clacking of the things, but you probably can't actually hear the...
Suck it up, play it
That'll
too.
probably help.
Use the flipper buttons to...
Okay, any minute now.
Yeah, you can't really hear the game.
Yeah, so I
I
turned up the pin a little bit. I can
Use
always
the flipper buttons
I
to
can always
select
turn that
top rated
microphone up a
skill
little
shot.
bit. So Vinny says,
Hold the
let's
left
see,
flipper
but they
button
are
for
an
a
add-on.
skill shot.
But don't replace the LVDS board, right? That's correct. They're an add-on. So you'll have 2 boards. So you need 2 cables. So a cable from the LDS to that new board, and then to the actual
Are we plunging or what?
whatever motherboard. I can't think of what it is. But typically where your LDS was, right? You'd plug into LDS, and then you had a new cable that would plug into the board. Well, now you need a cable that actually plugs into that new. So when you get it, it should come with actually the cable from the site that he had. And I'll tell you if it does. And if not, I still have a few of those cables, so I'll have to order some cables if not. But I'm pretty sure they're going to come with cables. So we'll find out. Yeah. Yeah. So it's an add-on. Yeah. And then then I'll be able to at least plug in Won't be wireless by any means, but then I'll be able to plug the machine in to my HDMI port because I've got 4, and I have one open, and that's why I've got one open. And I still need to have the camera that I use. It's a 60 frame per second. What you want to call it? Like, video. What's the camera that you use when you have a meeting?
The one built in, like a webcam?
Yeah, webcam, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. So it's just a 60 frame per second webcam. And I'll still need it because we've got Cactus Canyon and Simpsons, so I still need a camera for that, but what I won't have is you won't have the shake. That's why I want to plug in. So it's just that much more clean. That's why.
And I was looking, Vinny, I think Frisco posted the link somewhere though, right?
What?
Didn't Frisco post the link somewhere in Discord? Was it in Frisco's Discord or Pinball? Okay. Vinny, you're in the Homegrown Discord, right?
Yeah, we all saw it.
Did you already tell him that that's where to find
I
the
think
link?
that's where we were all chatting with him.
He was asking for the link.
Oh, it's in a Pinball. in Homegrowns.
Homegrown's Pinball.
Yeah. No. Hey, so how's it going? And yes, a combo. We're talking about the direct capture. So when I get that card, I'll see if it works, which I'm sure it will, and then I'll post a little video since I've got a few other ones, and show you the connection, because and I'll even make sure that you know where to go to get those pieces. The boards, they're cheap. When it comes to things for your pinball machine, that may be the cheapest thing besides one pinball that you can get. So yeah.
It's my turn.
Cascade's eating some dinner, nice. Done with work. How are you guys? We're doing good. I had chili. It was the neighbor. You're actually up. The neighbor brought us chili the other night, which is always nice when we get
free food.
Yeah, neighbor food. We had Retro brought her over
pot stickers.
Pot stickers.
Yeah.
The homemade pot stickers. And
I traded pot stickers for chili.
Yeah.
So it was actually a trade in this case.
Other than that, we are also done with work. Until the next day. When we were food servers, when you got off of work was done.
Yeah.
There was no coming in the next day and having to pick up
right up where you left off.
It was, or something's something's gonna be late. There's a deadline. You're just done. And once we
you
got
would probably
out of that
have a
world,
nightmare about forgetting to take table 7 and a side of ketchup 3 weeks ago, but
yeah. But that was one of the nice things about working in the food industry is when the work was done. I'm off. I'm done. I'm out. I'm tapped out. I don't have to do anything. But now there's just stress and anxiety of the crap that you have to get done the next day, and deadlines, and
stop talking about work.
that kind of stuff. See? You have that. That happens.
I'd kind of forgotten about it for a minute.
You get twitchy.
Sal's having a Wendy's taco salad with chili. There you go.
Oh, Wendy's salad. Oh, okay, yeah. Like a little bowl of chili.
Taco salad has chili.
Whoa, that came at me faster than I.
I don't know if I've ever had a taco salad with chili. I'm not sure about chili on a salad. Is it a green salad or some other kind of salad?
Does it have chips in it? It sounds like something you
Taco
have, like,
salad
chips
normally
in.
has chips. So it makes taco.
I don't know if we have a Wendy's bias.
I don't think I've eaten at Wendy's in 20 years.
I think the last time that we might have been around a Wendy's would have been like
Everett?
right. Like where?
That's probably when I had it. We used to once or twice we brought it in to the ice rink when I was working there.
Square burger.
And you brought me a burger.
Because there wasn't one in North Bend.
I've never gone to Wendy's on purpose. I don't think I've ever actually been to a Wendy's, to be honest.
There might have been 1 or 2 times when we were in the Everett area. Again, it's been a long time.
I used to go to Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah, Jack in the Box was early on too.
You could get a big cheeseburger. You could get a big cheeseburger for $1. Remember when you could get a burger for $1? Remember when?
Dude, I'm the same. That's why I was glad that Cascade saying he didn't want to make dinner. That's why I went in. I'm like, there's chili left. I'm leftovers guy. I'll eat all the leftovers.
Yeah, he actually makes it his job almost. Because then, like, a couple days later, I go in there thinking that there's going to be... So we actually have to have a...
You're up.
Did I play your ball?
Maybe. Yeah, you probably did. Whatever.
Okay. We actually have to have, like, a 2-day rule on leftovers. Like, if I am interested in the leftovers, he has to give me 2 days to eat mine. And if I don't eat them in 2 days, then he can have them. And sometimes I don't still, and he can have them. That's fine. But, like, sometimes I go looking for something, and it's gone already, and then I'm sad. Probably the only thing worse than knowing you put leftovers in the fridge and then going and they're not there when you want to eat them is thinking you had leftovers that you put in the fridge, but you actually forgot them in the car or at the table.
Battle.
I just realized I'm all alone. I don't want that. I want the Wolverine. Yeah, sorry, Vinny. I was trying to look for where he posted it for you. I'm not sure if it's Pinball or Pinball Maintenance maybe or something, but or he might have done his own channel. But I wasn't able to quickly find it. Got another little Diet Coke for yourself.
Well, I guess we're doing this. Fun!
I was checking the volume.
Use the flipper buttons to select top lane skill shot.
Oh man. I never do the upper lane skill shot because I, again, just hold that left flipper.
Got a beat ready to go.
Get the hidden skill shot.
Oh, so Kamachuk has some of those things.
The LVDS.
Yeah, he has 3 of them from China. He put one on Godzilla and one TMNT. Wait, so Kamachuk, remind me what pins you have. Do you just have Turtles and Godzilla?
And so when you use them, Chuck, did you...
Because what's the third one for?
Do you have to turn the machine on and off a few times for it to work?
Well, has he streamed yet? Kamachuk, have you done your first stream yet? Did we miss it? I don't want to miss it.
Tell Dr. Deadpool where you're feeling pain. Is it here in the katana?
Yeah, but just having that is not, it's just not stable.
Ding dong.
Oh, awesome, good. Then you found the link.
Nice.
No, don't do that. It hurts.
Are these supposed to like make your? I feel like sometimes it makes like the inside of my ear almost vibrate a little bit.
It's
and
probably
it
because
weirds me out.
it's probably because it's too loud. So it's probably just wiggling your ear hair.
Yeah. Well, you just know how I am about anything in my ears. Like it freaks me out. So that's sometimes. I'm not complaining. You're welcome to leave them on as is, but that's just why I took them off tonight. I was wondering if it's because somebody called them like bone something, right? And are they actually supposed to like do something to like vibrate your bone or something?
Yeah. To vibrate my bone.
I mean, because like I don't know. I'm weird about my ears. Like I wouldn't quite say obsessive about Q-tips, but I kind of freak out if I don't have a Q-tip. And I just feel like I need one. I have them in my purse. I probably have the cleanest ears my doctor's ever seen.
Probably do.
What's that?
You probably do.
I did ask her, too, if it's okay to like clean your ears at least every day, if not sometimes twice every day. And she said that as long as you're not going too deep, it's okay. Don't go too deep, don't push too hard, and you'll be fine.
This is when you need the snicks. Oh, never mind.
So Saul misses Deadpool a little. He said that's the only one he misses a little bit. And Frisco, yeah, Frisco kind of figures out all the tricks, doesn't he? Kamachuk feels pretty good. You bought some Dr. Scholl's pads and hold on. And they were godsend. That's awesome. You took today off from work. Yes, that was gonna say. I feel like that's a lot of like action to then just go back to work the next Monday.
Know what
I
time
feel
it
like
is?
we didn't take the Monday off after TPS, and I remember wishing we would have. I got you.
So,
Choose your
Rash
battle.
Slaying D.
Juggernaut.
Rashlane D.
First time chat. Hey, how's it
Welcome
going?
to the chat, first time chat, and the Clyde Man also welcome to the chat. So Rashlane D. Hello, thanks. Sorry for bothering you on offer promotion. Oh shit, bye Rashlane D.
Adios. Who else is on there? Hey, Clyde Man. Yeah, there you go. The man out the hammer. When's the last time we saw one of those?
I don't know, but I don't remember how to get rid of it. So
Click on the name. There you go. See the thing?
nope.
Playing to step up.
There it
Gotcha.
is. They have a new thing on here that is
Buttons to select top lane skill shot.
for Streamlabs, and it is
Hold the left clipper button
now
for
you
super
don't
skill shot.
have to allow the people that you've banned to continue to watch your stream. It's like I didn't realize they could.
Oh, Clyde Man said that's the second time you've seen that bot today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a new one. Here, baby.
Player, meet
Fresh bots.
Fresh bots. Thank you, thank you. All right, so what are we doing here? We got this. We don't need that.
Shimmy Chungabunga.
Yep, it's the razor sharp vampire killing silver katana.
Choose your battle.
So we watched Labyrinth last night after all the talk about the Labyrinth Pinball machine. I've been saying for weeks now.
Hey,
I need to watch this movie. Who followed? Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow. Hey, Clyde Man. Hey, thanks, Clyde.
Hey,
Appreciate
thanks,
it.
Clyde.
And it's actually working on our thing again. Our little minifig. So that's nice. That little sort of update thing in the bottom left. That wasn't working for a little bit, so that's good. That
Yeah, we were broken down for a minute there.
yeah, yeah.
It's a rapid fire rehydrated sponge weapon.
I like it. I like the band hammer. It almost looks like a band axe that Clyde has.
Yeah.
That's what I needed. I needed to make a
Oh.
I needed to make a.
Did you see that? I tried to
band
dead
hammer.
post it.
In the mix of things.
Player
I have a
one.
ray gun.
This one's all
That's
yours.
about all I have.
So Raishas says, geez, this game, I can score 500 million on most copies of this game, except for the one I play the most, which I can barely clear 120 mil. Yeah, okay. Cool. This is approximate normal for me.
I think most games when I get them, Stearns anyways, with the sort of, you get in that same sort of scoring area. Whenever I get a new one, I'm always going for that 100 million. And then after that, it's pretty much, okay, how do I get a billion? And that's sort of how my brain works. And I don't get a billion very often. And this one, it can be a little easier because you can get the SNCs really help you out. But if you get 100 weapons, then you get the permanent 2 times. So I mean I think I've gotten close to that before I've even really gone after the baddies, which is kind of crazy.
Yes, so we're kind of just doing a bit of a refresh phase here. So we're just starting over a little, kind of. We renamed our channel, obviously, but.
Yeah, and then the other day, like our chat thing didn't work.
Yeah, that was one of the problems we were running into. Like, we kind of broke everything, so we kind of just backed out.
Yeah, so like, okay.
Starting over.
Yeah, because when we changed, so we went from Rain City Pinball, and we had already had Rain City Free Play, so we had both names, meaning that we had Instagram and the website, and at least the name, things like that, and then we thought, okay, let's move. And having the emails, so then I started saying, oh, well, we should just make sure and change the emails for these too. And then once I changed the email, then all of a sudden our chat wasn't working, and then that's when all hell should have broken loose. So then, thankfully, Courtney is a lot smarter than I am in that field.
I mean,
and I'm the one making the
basically-
changes, so I had to go in and try and explain. She goes, okay,
Don't wear it.
I know. I'm like,
calm
wait,
down for a minute.
stop. Yeah.
Give me
I'm
one
like,
answer
stop.
at a time.
Yep. I'm like, I work adjacent to tech support, so I kind of
Yeah.
get most of this stuff.
You absorb it, is
Yeah.
what you're doing. So thankfully, you had the answers. And
Combo Truck, I still really enjoy Labyrinth, honestly. It's so weird. We were watching it, and I don't know if he's ever fully paid attention to it before.
Been
And
a
I'm
long
like,
time.
I'm like, I know, it's really weird. He's like, how did they make a pinball machine out of this movie? I'm like, because the whole idea of it is fun. It's like this maze, and like everything changes. There's some monsters are gonna help you, and some monsters are gonna be mean to you. I don't know. I really enjoyed it again.
I
thought it
listened
was
to
fun.
the Pinball Show podcast today, and they talked about
Player one. It's all you.
Labyrinth, and definitely that stole the show. And everyone seems to love it. And I think they had at some point during that show, he said they had 10 machines. 10 Labyrinth machines. Because not only did they have, I think, 4 on the floor, then they end up having it somewhere else. Maybe it was a
Goonies.
private party, and it ended up being basically there were 10 machines on
plunging
locations. Like,
time.
Okay.
wow.
So Goonies, and I know I've talked about Goonies
Plunging
before,
time.
but
Oh, yeah.
I only saw it somewhat recently. Like, it's been in the last year. Actually, that's one we need to watch soon. We watched it last Halloween. I think that was the first time I'd ever seen the whole movie. I'd definitely seen pieces of it before. But Goonies would be such a fun pin. I honestly would love that even more than Labyrinth, I think. So yeah, Comic Truck would be awesome if this new pinball company, Barrels of Fun, just kind of made themselves known for doing the awesome 80s movies. Legend I have not seen. Hey TK, how's it going?
Legend's great.
I've never seen Lost Boys. Legend is the Tom Cruise uniform,
Yeah,
right?
Lost
I need
Boys.
to see this
That's another
movie.
one. That's another great one.
It's got
Hey, how's it going?
unicorns.
Make your choice.
And it was, oh God,
Willow. Is
Oh,
Willow the one with bad dogs?
I went to the theater for
Does
Willow.
Willow have bad dogs? We're talking about the bad
Not a
dogs.
great movie.
On the last stream, we were talking about like a game I played as a kid with my cousin. Was like we called it Bad Dogs is what we were playing. We were playing Bad Dogs because we saw what looked like a scary dog on a movie cover, and I always thought it was maybe Dark Crystal, but maybe Willow rings the bell. Maybe there's bad dogs in Willow. Flight of the Dragons is another great 80s movie cartoon. She-Ra, Dan, come on, give me She-Ra.
Yeah, they definitely need a.
They just should make Masters of the Universe, but include She-Ra and her characters too.
Yeah.
I'd be completely happy with that. I think just She-Ra alone is a little too obscure for most people, especially the general population that buys pinball machines. So Stella wants to see pins based on 80s and 90s games, but that's not gonna happen. Dude, the new Dungeons and Dragons movie was really good. I really enjoyed that.
was really
It
good.
actually made me want to play Dungeons and Dragons.
It was
I've never
a
played
lot
this
of fun.
game before. I'm totally interested in trying.
Deadpool
Where do we go to
wins.
play Dungeons and Dragons? I need to make some nerdier friends. Comic Chuck said I forgot what they
Oh.
called them. They're wargs with red eyes. That's probably the movie I was thinking of. Okay, so it was Willow is where we got the bad dog. Yeah, so we just dress up in dress-up clothes and like, you know, be running around the backyard, pretending like we were in the haunted forest or something like that. And oh my God, the bad dogs are coming. So then we'd run over behind the garage. Maybe we'd have to pick up some sort of stone that we found that we decided was all of a sudden magical and was going to protect us. I don't know. We were very fantastical. Never-ending story, TK says. There you go. And I'm still gonna say Muppets too, like
Yeah.
the Muppets characters. Just the whole. I think Muppets has done so many
Maybe,
things. too.
maybe, Barrels of Fun,
Right.
working with Jim
That's kind of what we're
Henson.
talking about. Is other movies or other movies or TV shows that they could potentially make into
Yeah, because if they've got maybe a Jim Henson type property, and they do a really good job, they might, you know. I think the flippers might still be a little strong.
Is there a Disney pinball machine? And not like where Disney technically owns Indiana Jones now or owns Star Wars. But there's not a There's not a pinball machine based off of Disney characters.
Not that I know of.
Huh.
All you common bloodsuckers. Oh, now I'll give sense.
I nominate the Emperor's New Groove. That's my favorite. You threw off my groove. See, that should be already too. Yeah, Batman animated series is good.
Shoot that blinky light. It's right.
And Cascade also wants to do X-Men pin.
A new X-Men fan.
Like Hugh Jackman Wolverine X-Men?
I think
Rookie.
flippers might be. I think I want to turn them down just like 2.
Actually, Hugh Jackman almost just made me crack up just there because when we were at Taylor Tomlinson this weekend, one of her bits was about Hugh Jackman and her being I think she got to actually meet him at an auction and he was auctioning off his gloves. Oh, because she went to the Broadway
Music
show.
Man.
That's right. And so he was
Just
auctioning
name
off.
it. Come see Hugh Jackman, or we've got Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, right. So and apparently at the end of the show, they auctioned off his gloves. And it was between her and this other lady, like going back and forth, and she got to the point where she's like, I don't know, I think I might be out. And the guy, and apparently right at that moment, Hugh Jackman's like, I got 2 gloves. If you guys agree to the same price, you can both have one. If you'll match each other, you can both have one, or something like that. Anyway. So comment check is saying, I think that's coming to Netflix soon. If not now. Do you mean for a Batman animated series? It was on something. I was watching it a few years ago. But I haven't found it in a while, so it definitely dropped back off. But it'll probably be around again. Thomas, he says.
Oh, it didn't micro flip when I wanted it to.
Hit the boom button.
I was willing to help.
Oh, now I do.
Oh,
So I was about to lose that ball, so I wanted to if it was going to give me like a bonus, I wanted to get it before
Megalodon.
Megalodon.
The truck is under attack.
how do you like those flippers on Deadpool?
You retrieve the Megalodon's
They're great.
tooth.
I think they're a little strong right now, so I'm going to have to turn them down a couple notches. You definitely have to...
Pretty snappy.
Yeah, they're snappy, because they've got a lot more juice. Because they're just lighter, so there's a lot more torque.
But
So you
usually
got to
he-
lower the power.
Yeah, I was gonna say usually he plays them and figures out how to like make them hit basically the same as the original flippers, or like that it feels the same. So then I never noticed. I wouldn't know the difference.
But definitely the key is the power. You gotta turn down the power. If you don't
Okay.
turn down the power, you're toast.
So Saul said, let me say this. I liked what I've seen from Barrel's Defense so much. After pull, I'm saving up just in case the next pin is killer.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I'll tell you, I was saving for an Elwyn Back to the Future, and now that I know that it's gonna be the brothers,
Dutch Brothers.
Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it. Not that they may not, make a product.
It's just no longer an instant buy
just
for
don't-
you.
that's
Because
right.
You were hoping for like a Keith Elwyn.
Yeah, I just don't know when I would get one.
So Comic Jack says he's really close to having stream stuff ready. Did a few test streams on a private channel and had to order more stuff. Now you're just waiting for life to calm a little. Awesome. Well, we can't wait. I hope you let us know. I'm sure you'll let us know. I hope we're able to make it when you first stream. We'll definitely try.
All right, now these are down at 205. So we'll see if that's...
Suck it up,
that's
player 2.
Pinball Bros.
I have to make sure that I get that Snick can still be
What does
hit.
Pinball Bros make? We should have put our little light up mummy friend in here.
Our little spooky friend.
Yeah.
Instead of
All the
the,
Halloween in one room. Go. So much Halloween.
Alien and Queen. Okay, that's who that does that.
Oh, Pinball Brothers.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Aren't they? I thought I saw something where they're gonna do maybe another Aliens, maybe just another. I assume it's the same company. Maybe they're just doing a different version. Probably, I'm sure the same layout. Maybe different art. I know the game looked cool.
I thought it was gonna just
I
hit the
didn't
tip.
play it. I haven't played it. I didn't play Queen or Alien.
I don't think we've seen Queen anywhere.
Yeah.
Unless Queen was at Northwest Pinball Show.
In Combo, what do you need for your stream? What's taking you so damn long, Combo?
Use the flipper buttons to select top lanes.
Once you're in, you realize.
Yeah, Combo Check's been holding insurance coastline.
I'm hungry for chilies.
Oh, yeah, no. So Back to the Future is going to be the Dutch brothers, I believe, is
Yep.
the maker.
That's right.
It's the people that made the Big Lebowski, in
Yep.
case I do have that wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's called Dutch Brothers.
Yeah.
TK said I talked to David from Barrels of Fun at Expo, and he said he obviously can't tell me their next pin, but that it will be nothing like Labyrinth. Well, it's definitely not the Muppets, then.
Use the flipper buttons to
There will
select
not
top
be a
lane
maze.
skill shot.
It will be Pigs in Space. You can give me a Pigs in Space.
You want a Pigs in Space pin?
Muppets. Miss Piggy. And like Gonzo was Darth Vader.
Dude, stop. That movie makes fun of Star Wars.
They on the Muppet Show, one of the like skits or whatever it was on Pigs in Space. You guys remember Pigs in Space? Hey Aldi, how's it going?
Aldi, what's up?
Aldi, do you remember Pigs in Space? Muppets.
Get in here, player.
We were talking about Labyrinth and maybe what other Jim Henson.
Aldi remembers Pigs in Space. Was that wasn't a
Because
separate?
Miss Piggy was Leia,
I thought
and then
that was
Kermit
a
was.
separate movie, wasn't it? Like Muppets in Space or something like that. Was
I don't think so. Pretty sure it was one of the skits.
Nice shot, comrade. I'm the best there is at what I do. What do I do?
yeah, Muppets from Space, 1999.
Oh, was it? 1999.
Apparently, I thought there was an
No,
earlier one.
there
than
had
that.
to be. I'm pretty sure I saw it as a kid. So maybe they did the movie based on. Go get the snake.
Reaching for some action.
Maybe now would be a good time to talk about, if you wanted to, what we both said our top 5 favorite pins right now are.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Sorry?
You want me to start that conversation?
Oh. I don't care. And then part of me was like, maybe we shouldn't talk about it and let him wait and listen.
Yeah, we'll just wait. Just a second.
Yeah, Muppets in Space is a film with a different story. Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
I think everybody else is on board with what you're saying, not what I'm saying.
Oh,
so.
gotcha. Okay, yeah.
I mean, there is a movie called Muppets from
Yeah,
Space.
I could totally see that. Yeah.
Apparently, it was a completely different story.
Yeah.
Sorry if I just whipped you with my hair. I whipped my hair back and forth.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Clyde, man. Knows. Just like the random things that come up. Like, when's the last time I even thought about Pigs in Space? When's the last time you thought about?
The Muppets
in
last
space.
night. I don't know.
Yeah, we
feel
did
like-
watch Labyrinth.
I feel
last
like we actually talked about the Muppets quite a bit.
time. And I did not remember the worm. The worm was kind of funny.
I'm just a
I'm just a
worm.
If she would have gone that way, she would have gone straight to the
Straight
castle.
to the castle.
Like, oh, thanks a lot, worm. And then the first, so in Labyrinth, I didn't realize until I saw the movie again last night that what's the big guy's name?
Ludo.
Ludo. That he's the one that comes up out of the mech on
Oh,
Labyrinth.
in the pinball machine?
And it was because he was actually went into that building in the movie, and he came out the top, and he had called the rocks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that must.
I
bet
had
when
forgotten that he called the
So when he
rocks.
comes up, he must call the rocks, the boulders. So once I saw him, like, that's that. So that's kind of that's pretty fun. I'm excited to see the game.
I'm really excited to play the game. Ludo. Comic Chuck watched it today too. Nice. I feel like you
Yeah,
kind
and
of
then,
have to.
and then what's the little trolley goblin's name, whatever it is?
Oh,
In his first scene,
yeah. What's his name?
the first scene, he's peeing.
That's right. I know. We were laughing at how like it's a kids movie. I guess. I'm like, wow. The first scene, this Muppet's taking a piss.
Yeah, and then after that, then he's putting bug spray on the fairies.
Comment Chuck, I saw your comment and that you're gonna let us know. You're gonna share it in the Discord. I assume like a week ahead of time. So we're looking forward to your first stream. Aldi's asking what people thought of Elton John, and Sel's asking what is something you don't see enough in pinball machines and wish they would use more.
On the podcast today, the thing that I heard was about Elton John. Was that I think people were really interested in Elton John before they got there, and they were not as interested in Labyrinth. But then when you got there, it completely swapped, and Labyrinth basically kicked Elton John's butt. They said the color was great, the piano mech was really cool, the songs were actually
David Bowie
got you bumping, not in the Labyrinth, but in Elton John. But being it's Elton John and the price, it's and what you can get from for Labyrinth for less. I think that's just it's a winner.
I mean, Labyrinth kind of fits all my criteria. It's got castles, it's got magic. Is that it? Is that my criteria?
Trolls.
Trolls. It did have a troll. Yeah, what was the guy's name? Yes, the TK said I giggled like a child playing the game with all the big farts. Bog, fart sounds. That's right, the bog. Like Princess Bride, I feel like would be a good hint too. That's another 80s movie. It's not like, I don't know, it's not like quite the same as some of these animated ones. Or maybe it is kind of like Legend though. I've never seen Legend, so it might be that same category. Princess Bride. I'm throwing Princess Bride out. I'll just said it's weird you don't shoot the piano. It could have been like an Enterprise thing.
Yeah, I think that's what someone was saying that it's the same designer, and that it was similar to Star Trek.
So Sel, I think, said it's half Star Trek. So
Okay.
somebody was there's some connection there.
Jackpot.
TK said I have a lot of respect for Richie. He did great with that theme. That's awesome. And then Vinny's asking TK if he knows if it's the number of times you hit the Wolverine shot or the number of spins on the spinner that activates your Wolverine team up.
Yeah, because it's not a spinner for Colossus. It's not a spinner for Domino, which is that right one. That's Domino, right? Isn't that it?
Domino's on the left, I thought.
No, it's Disco.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or Dazzler.
Yeah, okay. Never
I think
mind.
Disco because
Getting all
it's,
my D names mixed up. Also, they felt the ball lock for the piano is kind of weak, just empty moment, and like not really a cool moment.
Yeah, I thought I was hearing that it would be better if they could actually do something with that piano. And does Elton John like dance around on the piano? I thought I heard that too.
Meanwhile, I will locate the prize.
I was glad I actually listened to that podcast today.
Her Highness Purple Twinkle Deathman.
The thing I didn't think I would listen to when I was playing pinball is pinball podcasts. But I actually enjoy them. Okay, so I gotta get the red shots. The other colors will add more point value, but red will destroy, if you will, or give the hits to. Ooh.
So the ball lock and Guns N' Roses is super cool. Like they could have done it better like that.
Yeah, it seemed to me, it seemed to have a Guns N' Roses vibe, but
Don't make me come over
it's not Guns N'
there.
Roses.
Nice shot, rookie.
But we'll see. It could do really well. I don't know. I think there's a lot of really good music pins that can be made, but they're gonna have to move up a few generations. Hopefully, Foo Fighters was the start of the move. And I now that I'm past the honeymoon stage with Foo Fighters, I do super like it. It's a good pin.
Looks
Fast.
like a revolverizer.
Fast on that upper loop
Major
area,
choice.
even actually the upper playfield. It stays with the theme of
Megalodon is
speed.
directly below us. Prepare to drop. Meanwhile, I will
And you're right, Combo. The theme for Foo Fighters
Purple Twinkle Deathman.
is a lot of fun. Because they didn't stick with well, they already had Iron Maiden, right? There's at least a section with playing, and if you're Foo Fighters of being World War II and a UFO, so they took the UFO piece
It's go
in
time.
Aliens, so that's cool, and of course they've got UFOs and whatnot in it, but it wasn't necessarily It wasn't going after records and crowds and things like that. It was saving the cities from
Destruction.
destruction.
Dismay.
Plunge, plunge, plunge. Go ahead.
You know what we need to
Cascade,
watch
it
still
does
too?
have a nice progression in that game too.
We need to watch Addams Family still. We haven't watched that yet.
Oh, you're right. We usually have to go through Halloween movies.
Yeah. We need to watch the first Addams Family because the second Addams Family we watched at Thanksgiving.
And you watched Hellraiser for the first time this year.
I did watch Hellraiser for the first time.
sorry, baby.
Disappointment, well,
That was a really shitty game.
Did you
They
wanna
just
play
keep
one?
getting worse.
Did you want to play some on your own?
Sure, I guess so.
Sometimes it helps.
I don't really care about being dead.
What are you talking about? It's all about being good.
I'm just used to not winning at games, so I just don't get my hopes up.
so glad you're back. Stick around. Skills I didn't know you had.
That's what I'm gonna do. That is not the way.
It's a little Deadpool time.
Let this.
No, I don't want to play by myself. It's too much battle at once. Oh my god, TK says I love Homegrown's idea of a Wu-Tang pin. Could be half martial arts theme with good music. Alright.
They could do when you said that with the Wu-Tang, I know, yeah, you're right. Homegrown's talked about that one. Dude, they could totally do like a. They could do a Bruce Lee. They could do an Enter the Dragon.
Oh, this is just awesome sauce.
It's not kung fu,
It's kind
not
of...
kung fu theater, but that's. I don't know if you could. I guess you could do a pin like that, but you'd probably just be fighting the baddies and. Who are you really saving in a kung fu movie? The ancient scrolls or something? I watched a lot of kung fu movies when I was a kid, but
Mystique.
I don't know if I've ever seen
all I
it.
cared about was the kung fu.
How about like Kill Bill?
Tarantino, of course, has Pulp Fiction, and it sounds like that was a.
Major hit.
Well, I mean, just as what he wanted as far as a style, I think that fits perfectly with that. The vibe of it. If you will. Yeah, TK, it's like, I'd buy a Last Dragon pin. Yeah, right? The art on it would be cool.
It's too hard.
Isn't Bruce
I'd have to
Lee
get
you
it.
were talking about?
Yeah, I'd have
He's
to
from
get it.
Seattle, isn't he?
It's another Seattle pin.
How about a Jimi Hendrix pin?
I'm surprised, I'm surprised they haven't pulled out the Jimi Hendrix. That must be a really expensive.
I love Jimi Hendrix.
Because who wouldn't, Purple Haze? Who wouldn't, there's so many things. That one's strange to me too.
I think Watchtower is my favorite, or All Along the Watchtower, whatever it's called, is my favorite Jimi Hendrix. And oddly, the first time I ever heard it is because Dave Matthews redid this song, or covered it, And I was like, oh, I like this song. And you're like, oh, that's a Jimi Hendrix song.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was, what's his face that made it first? Bob Dylan?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, Bob Dylan. But I don't know if it's Bob Dylan. I know it's Jimi Hendrix.
Wins.
Mutant kind.
Even castles made of sand fall into the sea.
Yeah, Cascade, he's like, I'm really liking Bond. Hate the art, love the rules.
Nice shot, rookie.
I totally agree. Bond is that pin that I don't know what it is. I just like that pin.
Nando's on the chopping block.
That
Yeah.
must be hard. Losing
Yeah.
all the time.
If Bond is in my future. Bond is in my future. I wish there was a Bond local. Real local. Like 5 minutes away. Oh, did you want to play again? I just stepped
No,
up like
go
I was
ahead.
ready to
That circus
dominate.
music right there feels like how I look right now trying to play pinball.
Clown.
Yeah.
And you're back for more.
Ooh, Battlestar Galactica? Dude, Cylon Raiders, right?
Wait, have you ever seen Battlestar Galactica? I've never seen that. And here's
Battlestar
what I know
Galactica
about
was my
Battlestar. Here's what I know about Battlestar Galactica. There's a board game apparently that's made of Battlestar Galactica, and it's like one of the most coveted board games ever. Like everybody wants this game.
Hi, everyone.
It was at Universal Studios. When I was a kid, they had, and then when you had your Legos, you built the little, like the fighters.
Let's
So yeah,
get
it was,
down to business.
I finally saw the Barbie movie. I want a
That'd
Barbie
be a good
pin
one.
now. I don't know if Barbie pin would really.
Yeah,
So-
you have, I don't know what they could do something with it. Well, what you could do it based on the movie.
Yeah.
You could
You could-
spoiler alert, but you could
Use the
Ken,
flipper
the whole
buttons
Ken
to select
world.
top lane skill
Right.
shot.
Yeah. The 2000s Battlestar. It's his favorite sci-fi show ever.
Is anything happening? I can't feel my legs.
Not the OG. Oh, it's
He's
the
still
guy.
loading.
See, I just remember the OG. I don't think I saw the remake, but I'm sure it was for what it was. I'm sure it was good.
I used to watch.
Slash.
There was like an old TV show called Hercules, I think, and then there was Xena. I remember watching those. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Looks like
Oh,
you
Medicine
could use some
Woman.
extra.
Wasn't that around the time of like Warrior Princess?
Yeah, Xena.
Xena, thank you.
Yeah.
You did just say that.
Did you say that? That's okay though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know when these shows were actually out. I was probably entirely too young to be watching these, but I just liked TV, so I would just turn stuff on. And if it looked interesting, I'd watch it.
What's the?
Comic Truck also would buy Last Dragon pin,
Make
apparently.
your choice. Savor this juggernaut.
I go Juggernaut. If I've got Wolverine lined up,
Aren't you the guy that tore up the X-Men's
I go
crib
for
in
Juggernaut,
Westchester?
totally.
Time to take the
'cause I think it's like 2 or 3 with Wolverine.
Well, so we've been buying Halloween candy at Costco, so you can buy 2 boxes at a time.
Yep, 30 candy bars,
yeah.
full-size candy bars.
And how much of it have we eaten already?
I've had 2 candy bars.
We've only had 2.
Oh shit. No, I've had 3 because I had M&M's, a Snickers, and a Milky Way.
I've had 3 or 4. We're like
Those little
10%
kids aren't
away.
gonna get any candy if there's
If
been
they,
more
not if
days.
they don't come trick or treat soon.
We did win the neighborhood
Yes, contest.
contest because and we put then even after we won it, we were out there putting up more lights.
That's right.
I needed to get I got rope lights so the kids can actually have a path because the smoke machine is kind of
So it kind of like lines the driveway so you know where to walk to get to the front door.
yeah. The smoke machines get a little foggy out there.
It made the whole neighborhood look foggy the other night. It was kind of funny.
It did, yeah. Because I built one of those fog machine chillers out of a cooler, ice cooler. Smoke goes in the cooler, chills it, and then it comes out the bottom and it lays low. Because you need the fog to be colder than the outside air.
Yeah, with Halloween
Until
night.
the wind blows it all over the place. But
Yeah.
it stays down.
What's hanging?
And I haven't like blown the leaves off anywhere. Because then the smoke actually hangs onto the leaves a little bit.
Yeah, it actually looks really cool. So on Halloween, as of right now, it's supposed to be cloudy but not rainy, and it's supposed to be 38 to 53 degrees that day. So it'll probably
That's
still be around.
actually pretty good.
But that,
That's a good temp.
yeah, so it shouldn't be too cold. I was just thinking like, you know, hopefully it's a little bit chilly so that the fog stays cool. But
Yeah.
neat.
We've got 3 smoke machines. Like one's 1,000 water, and then a 500 and a 400, I think. The lower ones are, they just don't put out as much smoke at one time. So the 1,000 watt is for the chiller.
Is lit.
Someone was outside looking at our stuff yesterday. Oh. Let me get that extra ball. Oh, hit
Hey,
the.
be gentle with my game.
That's baloney. Probably do like.
Boo! Again.
So if you're getting a big storm tomorrow, are we?
I've got my 8-foot skeleton all strapped in. It's got the cables. It's not going anywhere. It's supposed to get pretty cold around here.
Get it.
Wrong animal, bub.
Nice job, but it ain't over.
Shoot the spinners.
Nope. Just trying to get the spinners right now. Doesn't matter which spinner because it's all the same. Like you can get the disco left orbit spinners.
The Master Blaster.
Make your choice. Next Sabertooth, Miss Juggernaut.
See, I've got Wolverine, so I gotta go Juggernaut. Juggernaut's the most difficult
This is
one.
gonna get ugly. Or ugly.
Wow, there's a possibility of snow in like northwestern Washington on Tuesday night, basically. Or like not northwestern, I guess Bellingham, but
Nice shot, rookie.
A little higher up.
yeah.
I think we figured out the other day that we are 350 feet above sea level. So we were hoping, you know, if the icebergs are gonna melt, when are we getting
How long are we safe
waterfront
for?
property?
Probably a lot sooner than we hope.
That's me.
Have a great night, Tomachek. It was
Hey,
good
I'll see
talking
ya.
to you.
We will see you soon.
Cell City is about double that height, 700.
Yeah, you're good.
At least
Your
twice as
water,
long.
yeah, your waterfront property is not going to be as soon.
B&A. The girls are
It's not
excited.
even imminent.
When we were in North Bend, we used to wonder when we were gonna see the
Cascadia
water.
Rising.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
At that point, we're probably more concerned about volcano activity. Oh. Ooh, get in there. Oh.
The right choice.
Okay, so I've got team ups. Oh, now.
Yeah, we rotate through all the pins, honestly.
Yeah.
We just pretty much only play when we stream them at this
Way
point.
to play.
Yeah, Mando we played a little bit ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say not too
Because it's on my right side.
long ago.
Juggernaut.
So next is gonna be Jurassic Park.
And then
Because we've gone around, and then food will be in the corner, and we can move the TV again.
yeah.
Now you're in trouble.
Boom button time.
Sal plays pinball every other day. Yeah, I don't often come in here if we're not streaming. Mostly because it's just kind of, the room's just kind of packed full of stuff. I don't know, and I've already spent 5 hours that week playing pinball, so.
Punchable face.
Deadpool wins.
I will if I'm working from home,
You think the
I'll play
X-Men
during
made
lunch.
this thing?
Yeah, you do something, yeah.
But a lot of times I don't come in other days. But I am streaming. So I think the flippers are still a little
Did
strong.
you turn them down?
I did, just 5 though. Because
Hey,
it
be
would,
gentle with
it
my
should hit
game.
that, should stay in the scoop. I love that shot, but I think it's just, might be still a little bit strong.
Yeah, it's decompression for Sal to play pinball. I can see that. I think I don't know. Sometimes I just want to break from pinball because I feel like so much of our lives revolve around it. We've been streaming a couple nights a week and like joining other people's streams to hang out with them and chat. I'm like, sometimes I just
Make your
want to break.
choice. Mystique favored.
Megalodon. Scans indicate that the
Yeah, you certainly don't want to get,
I don't want to get like
you don't want to get burned out on it.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, I will locate the Kraken. Time to
When we
inflate my
weren't
trusty
streaming.
steed.
we played a lot more.
Yeah, and actually, even when the room wasn't as filled,
Yeah,
we did play more.
it's not relaxing for me to come into a room that's packed full of stuff.
Oh, that was mean. Sometimes that spinner on disco is spinning, and then the ball kind of catches it, and it moves the ball a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not quite as.
This is on those pinball streamers
everyone,
that,
look
or pinball people that only play in winter. In summer they go out and just take it off. Yeah,
You did it!
you know, you can make up the rules. You can do whatever you want,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but he had one on his PC.
And TK got burned out.
They're so quiet.
It's a lot. Also, did you wear earplugs when you were there?
Oh my god, yeah, no kidding. On 12-hour days on concrete floors.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like when we've done as much fun as it is to go to TPF or Northwest Pinball Show or I'm sure Expo or any other one, like, I feel like I need a week off from, like, being people, like, I just need a break. I need to be alone.
Oh. Thought I was gonna get.
Or just alone with you.
Hey, Dorkburger. Boom button.
Colossus likes you. Jackpot! Colossus likes you.
Backhand I didn't expect of that bright orbit.
I got it.
Aldi said pinball conventions are so much tougher than board game conventions. You're exhausted after TPF.
Well, at least you're sitting down at board game conventions.
Well,
too, if you're playing.
that's true, yeah.
Not as loud. Just an assault on your ears, even.
It is, really. It's like a very high energy place to be a pinball tournament, I think. And board games are probably a lot more chill.
Oh, I'll get that ball back.
Yeah, it's a lot of stimulation all at once. Wow, so Aldi said we got our pallets all unpacked and punched. Still a few more games to do the week before the convention, but everything's looking solid. That's exciting. A bit of scare with customs, but it's all good. Okay, so this time you didn't have to destroy any games, I hope.
Just think of all that cardboard, all the punching out.
Oh my god, I would love it.
You can sit there for hours.
I would love punching them out and then organizing them.
Make your choice.
No ballots is destroyed this time. Yay!
Mystique.
Cascade says, I heard Gary Stern is still drinking people 30 years younger under the table this year. Hey, you
Oh my
know,
gosh.
And they should live in the fear
Professional.
of us.
sometimes
You
when
don't
you're a
have to hurt people
professional.
for that. I can just take off my mask instead. It's really scary under here.
Step aside, Deadpool. Let the real mercenary.
I wouldn't know anything about that, to be honest. I guess I would assume he drinks, but I hadn't even ever thought about if or how much Gary Stern drinks. There's 27 people at the punch party.
Oh, come on.
Was he doing the water swap trick? Right. You might have thought he was drinking, but maybe he wasn't actually drinking.
I used to walk around with a red cup,
Yeah.
make it look like I was drinking.
Like Betsy said.
What's up, homegrown?
What about mine? Dude, what does mine say?
Dude!
What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet. What about mine? Dude, what does mine
Homegrown, I thought of what you can call your fans.
What about mine?
You can call your fans. in
What
your
does
chat,
mine
like if they're
say?
your
So
homegrown
weird.
fans. Hey, Miga, how's it going?
Homegrown homies.
Homegrown homies. Write that down.
You can have that one.
You can have that one.
Yeah,
that one's on the house.
That's for free.
I'm gonna charge you for the next one.
Hope everyone's having a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out with Rain City Free Play.
It's taken me a few games in the beginning to remember how to play.
Sorry to hear that, Amiga. I hope everything resolves itself, whatever's going on.
Oh, yeah, it's never fun. Well, you can come here and we'll put a smile on your face.
We'll do our best.
We'll do our best. What did we do? Was comedy Saturday?
Yes.
Yeah, we went to a comedy show on Saturday, and it was a gal, Taylor Tomlinson, and honestly, typically for me, I don't usually connect with female comedians, but I did connect more with her, and I usually don't connect as much with the comedians that have kids, because they talk about kids, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, that it just
Doesn't relate.
it doesn't quite
So
relate.
we can empathize.
So
as
that
much
was really
as we
good.
can, but
And then the opener was actually from this area,
Puyallup, right?
Federal Way.
Federal Way.
And his first line was basically, they don't typically let people from Federal Way up on the stage. So it's always fun to have someone that's local,
Yeah.
and of course knows the area, can give you some local jokes. And he's actually going to be at the Crocodile
Yeah.
in a couple months. He's been on Comedy Central. Nickerson.
Dustin Nickerson.
Dustin Nickerson.
I actually remember this because I made a joke about his name, which was kind of a dick move, but I did it anyway. It's like, oh, okay, Dusty Knickers. Now I'll remember his name.
That's the total. I mean, yeah.
So Dusty Nickers, aka Dustin Nickerson, is the Seattle-based comedian. But we thought he was really funny too.
Yeah. Yeah, he was good.
Amiga, I'm sorry to hear that. It's never just depression. Like, take care of yourself. Like, depression can be a bummer. It can be hard and like feel like you're alone and stuff like that. But you're not alone. You have your partner. You have us. The Pinball community is here for you. Group hug. Virtual group hug.
Do we hug the camera?
Yeah, that's bad, Amiga. So it sounds like she's waiting for medication that'll be helpful, but it didn't get here on time, so she's just having a rough couple of days. Well, hopefully it gets here soon, and I'm sure that'll fix you right up.
Yeah, when you don't have your medication, and especially if you have any type of anxiety, and then that probably.
I probably need more medication than I'm on stage. Like, for the anxiety thing specifically. Yeah, Amiga. Oh, feel better. You'll be fine.
Could it be Ninja Mouse?
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen you either. Your kid's been going down later, so you've been just catching the end. Okay, excuses, huh?
We watched Labyrinth last night because it was like it felt like we had to with all the Labyrinth talk. Glad I get those back. And I'm glad we watched it because actually seeing that and then the pictures of the pin is totally, it made more sense because I hadn't seen the movie in so many years. So that was fun. And I think Amiga said that she was working on getting one. And we know Combo
Yeah, I think Amiga said, Amiga, you put down a deposit, right? And I really enjoyed the movie again. It's nostalgic for me. Like, I loved it as a kid. I still love it as an adult. I think he thought it was a little weird, but I don't know. Did you enjoy it at all, or were you just like, you liked it?
Yeah.
But you're just like,
it was definitely a movie of the time.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you can definitely tell that it was from the time. And there's a small part of your brain that's like, my parents let me watch this?
Yeah, you realize how scary it is.
Like, it's pretty dark. But I think that's kind of what us 90s kids were raised on. A lot of it was dark comedy, dark humor. So Aldi just watched Labyrinth also to remind himself of the plot points.
It was the Ludo.
Yeah, so Amiga did get one. That's awesome.
I didn't realize that, like in the pin, where I didn't know who Ludo, I didn't remember who Ludo was, and then coming out of the rooftop.
Yes.
And then realizing that, oh, that's part of the movie when he calls the rocks.
Amiga.
Now I know.
So Amiga was saying she'd like to watch it again once she gets her medication. Personally, if I am, kind of not feeling great, like how you're describing, I don't like anything dark or like negative at all. I have to watch really happy shit, like the Trolls movie. So I recommend the Trolls movie if you need something kind of happy and peppy to maybe help.
Ad breaks over in a couple seconds.
Oh no! I don't know if you're subscribed to Amiga, but I was just saying, like, if I feel like how you're describing, I don't like to watch stuff that's dark or like, negative or fighting or anything like that. I like happy stuff, so I was recommending the Trolls movie. Oh, she always watches The Simpsons to cheer herself up. Yeah, that's a great one too. Just like good old-fashioned comedy, right? When you always know it's going to turn out okay. And it's especially better if you've seen it a bunch of times because you don't have to worry how it's going to turn out. You know it's going to be okay. Homegrown side, the game is great fun. Fun shooter, not easy either, but good, but not easy.
On Pinball Show podcast I listened to today, it's rave reviews.
How about a Trolls pin? Speaking of trolls.
Colorful trolls.
Yes. Fuzzy trolls.
Fuzzy trolls.
What other movies are like? I'm trying to think of what other movies I just make me like happy like that. That was a really random movie. I think we saw that at Costco and picked it up. And I kind of looked at Eric and he was like, if you want to get it, we can get it and watch it. and we watched it, and it was actually so cute.
And I think we saw it twice, and then we actually had some other people watch it.
Yeah, I forced my cousins to watch it at one point, and they're like, "What? Are you kidding me? This looks so dumb." And I'm like, "No, trust me, it's amazing." So The Rocker is a movie that makes homegrown feelings away.
Which one?
The Rocker?
Oh, isn't that Rocker? Rockstar. Rocker.
Rockstar is the one with Jennifer Aniston, right?
Yeah, that's. I like Rockstar, but that's not necessarily
know The
a
Rocker.
laughing movie.
That's not a... What's another feel-good movie for me? I mean, honestly, Robin Hood Men in Tights is one of my favorite movies ever, if not my favorite movie ever. That one always makes me feel better. Spaceballs is kind of in that same category. Romy and Michelle's high school reunion is always funny. And Drop Dead Gorgeous, too. So it's just Rainn Wilson. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Cascade likes cheesy rom-coms when he's depressed. All these stuff, it sounds like a game of the show. I think they're talking about Labyrinth.
Johnny 7.
Cheesy rom. You know what else I like when I'm not feeling happy is cheese. Period. Not cheesy rom-coms, just cheese. Cheese makes me happy. Cheese and candy. Like, I'm totally the girl you could give the bacon roses to, and I'd probably like it more than roses.
Bacon roses.
Yeah, have you ever seen the people make the bacon roses? I think you put bacon in like muffin tins and you wind it all up, and maybe you toothpick it or something to make it stay together. So you make bacon roses. You like those things all the time. That is true. For some reason, 17 Again does that too. 17 Again. Amiga says, well, I do have some aged cashew cheese in the fridge. Might have to have a bit.
Weapon time!
Extra ball is
Without the casein, it probably won't have the antidepressant effect, though. That's a good thing. That's probably what makes you kind of like... when I was a kid at some point, I heard that if you're having... Maybe I read this in a magazine. Like, if you're having trouble going to sleep, you shove a piece of cheese because the proteins in the cheese help you relax or get sleepy or something like that. Maybe I just took that advice overboard. It's why I bring you candy. I don't need candy, though. Appreciate it. Like...
It takes time to look this pretty.
I eat too much candy as it is. And now we have Halloween candy in the house. Like, I don't need candy for like months. Then it'll be Christmas. So TK said, I didn't know cashew cheese existed, and now I can't live without it. Thanks, Anita. TK, are you unable to have dairy? I've heard of cashew cheese. I've never had it.
No dairy.
I know, that'd be like my worst nightmare. No offense.
Ice cream is my favorite food. I can't give that up. Though, I don't eat as much as I used to. That 50-year-old me is not that 20-year-old me.
Now you're starting to tip me off.
Sweet!
Make your choice. Saber-tooth.
Megalodon. Scans indicate that the Megalodon is directly below us. Prepare to drop. Meanwhile, I will locate the Kraken.
Dairy wrecks me these days, TK says. Oh my god, it's my worst nightmare. So Vega goes, it's a thing. Goes well on crackers, but doesn't really taste much like grilled cheese. And Amiga doesn't eat dairy or sugar. So, from what I understand, though, and I don't know if you guys have already looked into this, but if you have issues with dairy, sometimes you can still have the harder cheeses, like Parmesan or even a cheddar. There's a lot less of that, whatever the protein is, I guess, or whatever you have, lactose, I suppose, or... Some grants said it can be hit or miss. Cascade said everything wrecks me at this age. Harsh sunlight wrecks me. Are you a vampire? sparkle in the sun.
Are you from Forks?
I wish I would. I would be so much cooler.
Oh no, you
Salsa.
didn't.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so Mika said she's heard that about hard cheeses, but she's not allergic or
Winner
anything.
of it.
Gotcha.
Do you have what it takes?
Use the flipper buttons to select toppings.
I realize that you know, some of these games have the physical locks, and then of course some of them don't. You're gonna start a game much quicker, but on this one I've got to wait
Dr. Deadpool,
for the balls to come back.
Looks like you could use some extra life.
Yeah, because Foo Fighters doesn't have a physical lock. Mandalorian doesn't have a physical lock.
Do it.
Cactus doesn't. Jurassic Park doesn't. This only a couple of ours actually have physical locks. Uh-oh.
Are you scared? You're shaking. Katana B is ready to go.
I have not, Homegrown, I've not
Multiple ninjas. Multiple
defeated, when we were streaming it, I didn't defeat it then. I went through 3 alien, what do you want to call them?
Fire killing silver. It's katana wielding time. Turns out
What am I thinking of? The baddie, the alien guy.
Sweet, so
So I went through 3 of those, and I got to, I think in that same one that I would have also had, like a DC or an Austin kind of cheese. But I have not gotten to it. But I'm sure I will. But I do find that, I do find that it's still really fun. It's just, I'm getting a little better at it. I'm having more fun, doing more loops or just trying different things. I'm just having a little bit more fun with it. Where before I was just always pissed because I could never hit a shot.
that spells dead.
And then when I played this the other day for the first time in a while, then it was the left, the shot on this one, that left ramp. I couldn't hit that because I was used to hitting the Foo Fighters ramp, and it's just a little bit off. I'm like, come on! So then I had to get used to this one again.
It's right there.
And I usually do find that once I go through a stream or so, you play it enough, and then like, oh yeah, okay, this is how you play this again. You just gotta remember the shot. And I think if I had a larger room where I could just go in and play them a lot easier, because our room's a little small, I would have them on a little bit more. So we can play the 2 that are here. So there's 3 available.
without moving any of the street
Yeah.
stuff out, yeah.
I'm so proud.
But a lot of times I don't go in and play pins outside of what I've already. And it depends on how they're lined up. Like Mandalorian is next to me on the right that you can't
Let's
see,
see what we have in
and it's got
here.
lights around it and all that. I don't even have it plugged in.
Was
Really?
awesome.
I unplugged everything at one point for a storm,
Oh, yeah.
Sponge weapon.
and
Your choice.
I just didn't. I was like, oh, I guess I don't typically do that, so I might as well just leave that one unplugged.
Okay, so Amiga's saying it looks like Labyrinth has an interesting ball lock similar to that.
Dead feel like.
You have to use another ball to knock it out, but the lock ball has a spinner behind it. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
And the ball lock on our Star Wars is interesting. The balls just stand into place and can be knocked out with another ball. Homegrown and Cell are both really liking Bond, it sounds like. Oh, Homegrown might get one on loan. Hey, is Jeff selling Bond?
Deadpool, pal.
Nice shot, rookie.
Yeah, that does sound interesting, Amiga, the ball lock that way.
Yeah, I'm really interested in playing it, that's for sure.
Fat. You ready for this?
Yeah, I mean, Sal, maybe you could rent if you're able to pick it up from somewhere. Like, I think there's another castle in like Edmonds. Maybe they would let you pick one up and bring it back home. I don't know if they have to deliver when you rent them.
Yeah, dude. I'm here to smash bad guy in the face.
Starting that trash.
So Homegrown said, so we have, sir, are you saying we like the royal we, like you and Jeff? Have a new inbox JP, Deadpool, and an Iron Maiden. Pros for Deadpool and premium for the others. Jeff has bonds. Not sure if he sold them all. What do you mean, so you have? So who do you mean we? I'm confused.
Come on,
Are you
I have
selling
stuff
pinball
to do.
machines now, Mr. Homegrown?
He's the hustle. He's the hustle.
Yeah. So Mika said, I don't know how fair Star Wars would be in competition if someone's game ends into their balls are locked, the next player could get an RTG to multi-ball straight away. Yeah, that's kind of how, if you have ball parties set up that way, you can steal the multi-ball. Oh, nice. The Homegrown's working with Jeff. He got recruited by Jeff. There you go.
Oh, nice. Good.
Right on.
Job.
So Cascade would have a hard time getting a rental when he tried that for Expo. Rentals are always weeks out. And he said Jeff had bonds. He's not sure if he's sold them all.
Yes.
Does Jeff do trades?
Ninjas.
Maybe we should just talk to
Why
Jeff.
did it have to be ninjas?
I don't know if you're ready for that anyway. Just a thought.
Yeah.
Can you ever have enough plastic?
Shut up. The bond is going to have to be a premium.
Yeah. He's been talking about wanting to bond more and more. And I think I know what he would trade for one.
Yeah, I would trade the Mando.
Yeah.
You can't trade this.
No.
This one's too fun, and it's a chill pinball machine. You can whack balls around. It's not, it's not as stressful or whatever as Jurassic Park.
Well, I mean, at one point in Cascade, you were talking about moving, so maybe maybe wherever you're looking at, it would be more accessible to have a rental.
Battle. No one will recognize.
I would assume that more pinball would be part of your plan, where you would be looking. If you still are, I don't know.
You show much skill, grasshopper.
Get on my nerves.
Someone hit the boo button.
Oh, Economy took on the moving. Economy took a hit on the moving.
Welcome to
Yeah.
my world.
Yeah, well, interest rates definitely didn't help with any type of loan action, that's for sure.
Yeah, buying would be rough right now for sure.
At one point, we were going to get a loan to do our floors, and we could have locked something in. And at the time, we're like,
Fortunately, we
let's just, let's make sure this is what we want to do, and then,
We really should have just done it. 'Cause
well,
you-
hindsight,
Well, I know, but well, at the time I said we should have done it, to be fair, but because you could have it for 10 years, and if you didn't ever use it, nothing happened. You just didn't have to pay
I
anything.
thought it was 3, maybe it was 10.
So we just never went back and did it, but that's all good. At some point, the interest rate will drop again,
Some year, 10 years from now.
probably. Who needs floors when you have pinball machines? That's right.
That's
We'll just walk all
pretty
over
much.
these.
pretty much. That's where the floors went. But floors are no fun.
Yeah, I mean, floors can be fun for about the first 5 minutes if you have clean socks on until you fall over and smash your chin on something.
It happens after you wax the floor.
I'm the star of this show.
Homegrown said all my play money went to pinball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Deadpool.
Next play money is gonna be a lot of some of the play money is gonna be for a 40th. It's a big birthday.
Yeah, that's right. I really need to book something.
We could just go to Disneyland and that would take care of all the money.
I mean, I thought about it, but I kind of want to do something we both really enjoy. I mean, I know you're not that big into Disneyland. I haven't been since I was like 16. I think it'd be really fun to go again. But I'd honestly probably only need to see like less than half of it and I'd be happy. There's a lot of it I don't care about. But like Harry Potter World would be fun. But so would Hawaii. so there's that.
Mystery award
Let's
today.
see, yeah, all my huge floors for the pinball, right? Pesky said, not even sure about staying in Washington. We'll see.
Yeah, for these prices.
Yeah, I mean, it's so expensive here. Honestly, like, I don't know what we'd be doing right now if we were still renting. We'd probably just be trapped in a really high rent and not able to move because everything else is high rent. Not able to buy anywhere. Based on what Mike is saying is coming on Bond, I would do a premium. There are going to be modes that only work for that. Yeah, I mean, if we got a,
I have to do a premium.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so Homegrown said we have one Bond Pro. Yeah, no, it would be a premium for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't play that.
Well, I've played both and
You have future with us.
whatever it is, it's just I like that. I like the physical ball lock.
Dazzle.
And I like the stupid flying James Bond guy. The art doesn't matter too much because I don't see the side of the art cabinet anyway.
Okay, put your funky shoes on. Time to go party.
But they're gonna do more runs than that James Bond anyways.
You have hit Super Disco Jackpot.
Oh, so Homegrown was saying that the news about the Back to the Future might have been leaked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, we had heard that. But I didn't realize it was leaked.
It's that's a no for me, dog.
They should.
It's definitely. I was saving because I was hoping that it was gonna be an Elwin.
Here, hold my glass.
Just a redo, just like Jurassic Park. I'm like, dude, give me an Elwin Back to the Future.
Make your choice.
And
Mystique,
though
Juggernaut.
I've heard really good things about Dutch Brothers, I think it could take forever to get one, and I think I'm more impatient than that.
Yeah, we're more of instant satisfaction type of people. Pesky says the things I am hearing about the upcoming code Spectre weapons are going to be cool, then everyone is going to want.
More
Yeah.
winning. So much.
Yeah, no
It
on
just
Dutch
keeps
games.
getting better and better.
No on Dutch games, Homegrown says too, yeah.
Yeah.
I know somebody might have, you could always, if you're serious about it, I'm sure we could talk to the guy we got the Texas Canyon from and see if he's got any, see if they've got any bonds left. Somebody's got a bond premium left.
There'll be more bonds. Oh, I gotta get in a scoop.
Ooh,
I'm into you now.
That was just lucky. I was actually trying to
Guy.
Deadpool wins.
live catch that.
Oh yeah. Now say, Deadpool is the greatest. No. I collect weapons and enemies.
Not sure how they're getting these licenses. They're crap of a company. Oh, yeah.
Well, the first one, I don't know if they really even had the license, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, so we could find one if we wanted to. I was just wondering if Jeff had one simply because,
He's
like,
local.
yeah, he's local. We know him. If he was interested and ready to do it, and I'm not even sure he's ready to do it,
I have not
it'd be
saved the
nice
cash
to
yet.
go through. It'd be nice to go through, you know, something new if possible. But
It's gotta be a cash purchase. Or a trade for that matter.
yeah.
And at this point in time,
Nice shot. Ricky.
I would trade a Mando premium for a
Is anything happening?
Bond.
premium
I
bond.
can feel my legs.
And considering this crazy topper I have for Mando,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a problem
I
there.
want more weapons.
I need me some cash too.
Choose a quest.
Megalodon. Scans indicate that the Megalodon
Yeah, you'd have to look at
is
the value
directly
at the time
below
when
us.
you actually did it
Yeah.
and see if it's worth including the topper. You would actually get
Yeah, there's
extra.
no
I
reason.
don't know. I don't know what
There's
that.
no reason to hang on to it.
Her Highness
It's not
Purple
limited.
Twinkle Deathman. Charge!
Someone was selling their. It said LE, their remake of Madness, Medieval Madness. And they said LE version.
The Royal Edition?
They said LE version.
Okay.
That was my first sort of, what does that mean? But they didn't come with a top. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, then it's not the Royal Edition.
Yeah, I'm like, no, that's not how that works. Not for that price. I wasn't sure I could backhand that.
Somebody's name is Gonzo Pinball? Is that another channel? So Grant said he was going to trade his Simpsons for food, but decided to just sell it later instead. Yeah, I mean, hey, at least, you know, I would think you're at least making a little bit of money off of it being on location, right?
Yeah, I mean, so you've got space still in the house, so that was lucky.
Drama time. Hey, blasted.
So Southside Gonzo was hyping Dutch. He was like, apparently they're from England. Man, I want to play a board game. I don't know why England reminded me of board games. Probably because so many board games based around castles in France. 160 a month so far. That's pretty rad.
That's good.
Nika says that he did a good video showing the inside of the Big Lebowski. Interesting. Okay, here's my thing with the Big Lebowski. Like, I loved the movie. I was really excited to play the pinball machine.
Moves away.
And then when I played it, every time I played it, 3 different occasions I played it, twice at the same place, once at a different place. And I feel like every time something's been not working on it. And maybe the tech can come out and fix it right there, but like, I don't know.
Played it at Pacific Northwest. Everything was working on that one.
I always say,
Did I play it then?
not enough time.
Was it this year? I don't know if I played it this year.
But I don't play it that much. When it's open, I don't keep playing it. So, you know,
Yeah.
not every game is for everybody.
Hey, Spolito, how's it going? We're good. How are you?
But I do like Lebowski in general, and I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I do too. The movie's so excellent.
The whole bowling theme is great.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then the use of that lower playfield for bowling alley, perfect.
Right. Yeah, that's what Sel was just saying.
Yeah, totally.
Have we watched the expo? We've seen lots of pictures and heard lots about it. So Amiga said she's always recalled people having issues with Lebowski until recently when people are hyping it up again. Interesting.
If they're
So
trying to
she
sell
wonders,
theirs.
she wonders if older versions were poorer quality than the later ones, which is possible. It's possible that they figured some stuff out in between their, first run of it. Our thoughts on Elton. Not into it,
Yeah, I'm
really?
gonna have to play out. It's JJP, so it doesn't get my attention right away.
I'm not nearly as excited about that as I am about Labyrinth. Let me put it that way. Cascade said it's half start. Scolito goes, yeah, I thought so. It looks like Warframe. Yeah.
That shot is not easy.
Elton John is our. Here you go. Amika's onto something here. She says Elton John is our best chance of convincing our parents, aunts, and uncles to buy their own pinball machine. that's a great point. Trying to spread to a wider audience, maybe. But the funny thing is, like, that generation, like, it's the same generation that would have seen pinball machines outlawed and stuff like that. There's a possibility that's still in the back of their head that this is like a bad thing and illegal and they should have them. Right? I don't know. Or they just never knew anything about it to begin with.
Gotta get the scoop.
Cascade says, then I just want a Star Trek.
Deadpool wins.
Watch out, crime.
I'm losing control here.
Any day now. That's how the Ramadan starts. No!
Oh, frick. Thought it was going to the right flipper, then it was going to the left flipper. Yeah, Venom, that's another thing is, I didn't hear a whole lot about Venom at
That's a great
Chicago.
point, actually.
Maybe it's because the other ones were there, and but I mean, Venom's pretty darn new.
Yeah.
But I didn't see that, so I have to assume it was there, right? No, I know it was there because one of you guys posted a picture of the big giant Venom blowy entrance thingy to the stern play area.
I can see it.
So, we're doing
Well, it was released a while ago. No, we haven't played Venom yet.
did it!
Haven't seen one.
Cascade says needs coaching to be more mature. From the video, she saw lots of kids were hanging around the Venom. Amiga says. Heard more about Foo Fighters than Venom.
Oh, really?
The stuff from the 90s and early 2000s doesn't cut it anymore.
Deadpool Pinball, coming at you again. What skill?
So Mika's dad has always jumped onto her pinball machine when he visited. That's awesome.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. The further Saul goes into his pinball journey, he needs a pin for home use that you have a lot of deep rules on.
Yep.
Squalido thinks Foo has
why you
dated
gotta have-
code. Didn't Foo just get an update?
It did just get an update. It had basically 2 in a couple days.
Wiggling lights.
And they took forever to load. Oh,
The home button.
yeah, we're on. Yeah, what's the latest one for Foo? But now you've got the full jukebox for Foo. So what do they have? 18, 16 songs? And now you've got a part of, now you can actually get to the final wizard mode. In order to get to the
Let's
final
go.
wizard mode, you also have to get the Overlord. You got to feed him 3 times as part of that whole deal. There's definitely more call-outs. There's actually a call-out for the Dead Post, which I suppose that's good. I was so used to not hearing it that when I hear it, I'm like, I don't know if I need to hear that. But at least it helps you, and you know when it's ready. It'll actually tell you when it's ready.
Cool, it's a repulsor.
But I definitely know when I was saved by the Dead
Sword
Post.
battle. Juggernaut.
I'm not known for my patience. Know what time it is? Shimmy time.
If it comes slow out of that,
Just here to help.
the katana lock deal there, if it just starts moving a little bit down there, I gotta bump the machine a little bit, otherwise it likes to drift down the middle.
Best men are reliable. Can you be Wade?
Nice job, but it ain't over. Blaster, please.
Did post call it is so late. Yeah, it's, you're already looking at it anyway. So at least you know when it's recharged.
You just gotta be like the rest of us and just always dead post.
Yeah, because now when it goes into this, it's just a regenerate. And also that you get a ball that fires out pretty quick, which is nice. But it's the same type of with Foo Fighters, you got to hit the radio stand-up buttons. That recharges. I can't hit that now. I've got Foo Fighters
On the mind?
and in this one it's hitting the Deadpool stand-ups. So it's definitely stand-ups on both. But the Deadpool one is a lot more stand-ups you gotta deal with.
Rookie.
And there's no snick on the boots.
Time to unleash B&A. The girls are excited.
Alright, still trying. Oh, don't double.
Come over there.
That was okay, I guess I'll take that.
And you get cut.
Can I put the machine back?
What?
I had to give that one a little more of a than I would normally have. Like I'm not letting it go down. How without a fight?
Boom button anytime. Sweet.
Gotta love a snick. That's right.
I'm just trying to hit the red shots wherever I can see those. Oh jeez, really? I thought it was going to give me the triple drain. Oh, there's the second one.
Hey, be gentle with my game.
Just got to try and get it up the old center there, but it's going to fight me the whole time. Oh, son of a biscuit. Sometimes this game is quick. I don't expect it to fire back at me so fast. Oh, balls free. Have I not had enough weapons? Wow, I've really not had any weapons. I wonder if I get the, but I also have...
Is not easy.
Oh, I do. That's a lot of points for not
Self-cycling exhaust gas
really
launcher
doing anything
thingy.
on the board.
Make your choice. Miss Juggernaut. Battle.
What's up there, Jughead?
That's me trying to go through the left right there. 3 times. See, 4 times. Nope.
So that's what has Sal worried on Pulp Fiction. It's a harder table to wizard, but not a whole lot in the code. Pulp is gonna be awesome and you know it. Cascade. TK is saying it's hard to watch all the pretty new pins come out while you wait. Yeah. Yeah, so Pulp Fiction is deeper than a 90s pin, but not anywhere as deep as a modern pin. It could get old quick in a home setting, but you do really love the theme though, so I mean it might just be the perfect fit for you.
Good going, Bob.
Okay. I'll take that.
Win.
Presents for you, players.
Ooh, weapon's good. Extra balls lit now. I need
Looks
that.
kind of like a weaponizer.
Alright, so I catch this little drop catch and then stuff it back in the...
Achievement!
Come on. Achievement? What achievement did I not get? Oh no, that's not good.
That shot is not easy.
Okay.
Sal says, I don't know, I think I need more now, so do you think you like ordered it too prematurely? Like that you played it more, you're not as interested, or are you still gonna get it?
That scoop,
Or are you thinking of not?
it should go in. That was a clean shot in the scoop. It might be, maybe I've been adjusting the flippers just a little bit down. And I wonder if that will help that. I think one of my other machines might be actually down to the 90s, like 95. The precision flippers, you have to lower your flippers. And I do like to keep them the same. And as long as I'm still hitting the snicks, then it's okay. At some point in time, you won't be able to hit the snick, and if you go too much power, the ball will just fire off
Let's
there.
go, dummy!
A few more attempts here. Let's see if this changes at all.
Jimmy,
Because you gotta hit that. I should have hit that scoop, would have been clean, and I would have had an extra ball, but instead, it tossed the ball down the outline. So that's not what you want.
So you guys hoping Labyrinth doesn't take forever.
Yeah,
But Homegrown's saying they won't. So
that's the hope. As long as they've got their build, I think they were trying to do. I can't remember how many they're trying to do. How many pins per day? There's some thought of being located in Dallas rather than Chicago, where a lot of the pin builders, if you will, line people that work on the line.
Yeah.
If there's not a pin at one place, then they'll work at the other place.
oh,
So you can pick up people a lot easier. So there's just certain things where I think the location might be a little.
so
we'll
David
see.
said 10 pins a week until they increase confidence.
That's what it was.
But just hoping it doesn't go past March.
And I think they want to get them all out in a year.
They're trying to get them all out now. Oh, he won't approve a part unless it's hundreds. You may have to wait. It's worth it. Homegrown, are you guys getting one or no? I think I asked you the other night, but I don't remember. I don't remember if I paid attention long enough for the answer, because I feel like I always get distracted. I ask questions, then I get distracted, and I don't know what the answer was.
This is like you.
Oh, that's so awesome, Amiga. So she's hoping hers is here by the end of January when her nephew comes to visit, because Jim Henson is his idol. That's really cool. Homegrown said they'll get it out. They'll get him out. They'll get him out. We're good on pins right now.
Gotta sell a table first.
Choose
Yeah.
your battle.
Sell a dining room table or trade.
Well, at this point, I think they're trying to return their table again, so maybe they won't have a dining room table. But I think you were talking about us, not them.
Yeah, you can't get all the pins.
You ordered the gnarly shooter rod. Can you still get the normal one with the machine? I kind of just want to prop it up beside it instead of using it. Oh, that's a good thought. I don't know if you order the... I don't know if you ordered the extra parts. I assume it would come with all the standard parts and you just get those extra, but since you sort of specify with this company, do they maybe build it to your specifications?
That's what I'm guessing. It'd probably be more expensive to give you both parts. I would assume that it's the standard type of shooter rod.
More weapons. Thanks.
Choose your battle. Juggernaut. Battle.
Hey, aren't you the guy that tore up the X-Men's crib in Westchester? I'll run right through you, Deadpool.
It's like 3 shots on Wolverine. catch it, and then get on that left. Okay, left a little bit. Left ramp. Alright, so now you can get the scoop.
Yeah, see, I feel like having the back glass, I would love to have a back glass from Labyrinth. I actually don't even know what it looks like, to be honest, but I like the movie, so I think it would be a fun back glass to have in a lit frame. You can essentially keep the Jareth back glass on the, and on the machine, but get a light box for the other one, exactly. And I just want the back glass, period. Anybody want to talk about how long Turner Pinball lasts? I say 6 months. Sel says. I don't know.
Turner? Is that the Ninja?
Yeah. I was surprised they were still around by now, to be honest. So
It's got to take a lot of money to get a whole setup going.
Yeah, they just didn't really show up at TPF. It didn't seem like they had a booth and everything, but like there was nobody ever there, and you couldn't actually play their pin for the most part.
And you're out of the COVID craziness of everybody was going to buy the pin no matter what, sight and scene. Right now, it's really more difficult. It's a lot more difficult right now, I think, to actually sell pins. So it's pretty. It's that's to say, great job by Merrill Fun.
Did we know that Turner was at the show in Tacoma? I don't know. I don't remember looking for him.
All right, player, it's you and me. I'm so proud. How's that feel, Jack?
Hey, new friend.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you most of what was at the Northwest Pinball Show, though. Like, I feel like we hung out with people a lot more than we played plenty of pinball, but we hung out with people a lot too. Like, we went to lunch both days, and we were hanging out in the homegrown's room with them. So, I don't know.
Nice shot.
I'm pretty sure that like Multimorphic wasn't there. Obviously Stern was.
Which is kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I know. Scooby-Doo wasn't there. That was too bad.
Man.
I don't think Scooby-Doo was there. If it was there, I totally missed it. I don't think Scooby-Doo was there.
It wasn't. Pacific Northwest still isn't quite. Again, it's on a coast, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for people to get here.
There was a Scooby-Doo inside a tent or something. Yeah, there might have been a Scooby-Doo or a Galactic Tank Force or something at Northwest Pinball Show, but in the private room, like, I don't know. I didn't care. I got to play the stuff I wanted to play, so. Turner was not on my list. Alien wasn't on my list. I think they might have had that there. We got to play plenty of Boo and Bond, the new Sterns at the time.
I tried to get on the list.
Got to play Pulp Fiction again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, at least I got to play that a few times.
Played The Godfather again, I think, even.
Yep, that's where I actually got to really play it. Because otherwise, weren't going to really be able
There's
to
only
play
so
it.
much I care about, even if everybody's there. Like, I don't need to play every single pinball machine. I'm going to focus on, like, making sure I get to play the ones I'm actually
Right.
I don't handle it.
Right. One more.
I feel like you keep saying that. I don't know if you know what this means. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. So TK said, I think you're right, Cascade. They got wrecked by old school operator folks at Expo. Big companies should snatch them up, though there's some real innovation there. Homegrown said he's at the point where he has to get through the ones he has and then move on. I assume you mean like play through them all and beat them and then sell them and get new pins, or?
I got it.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they're probably not going to sell a lot of pinball machines. I'm sure you're right. I bet you're right that they will not last. And Amiga also felt that the Ninja pin looked really amateur.
You gotta get it in the scoop.
Starting to get on my nerves.
Just, you know, just give me the pop bumper in there. There it is. That's why you gotta be able to get that right shot into the scoop. It's critical.
Yeah, I think our stance is nothing in our collection is leaving until we decide that there's something we like more than something in our collection.
Yeah.
So right now it sounds like the only thing is he might want to bond over Mando.
Yep. That's kind of been the one that's been hanging around for a little bit. That thought. Ooh boy.
No, I've never even heard of Super Hoops. It's apparently 5K. That's a pinball machine.
Nice shot, rookie.
All right, Saul's gonna post a video of the Super Hoops.
Right orbit and then the
So many ninjas.
Ninja Apocalypse.
This was the first time I did that tonight.
Time for the grab bag of goodies. Congrats! This thing is perfect for fly fishing.
Fuck.
Extra bonus lit.
Make your choice. Juggernaut.
Megalodon.
Scans indicate that the Megalodon is directly below us. Prepare to drop. Meanwhile, I will locate the Kraken.
Time to inflate my trusty steed. Her Highness Turbo Twinkle Deathman. Charge!
All right, good. So I think that's a good lower those flippers down. So I think it seems like it's at a good spot.
It would have been awesome if they gave you one of those purple unicorn floaties with your Deadpool.
Yeah.
Like how the Lebowskis came with the rug.
You locked the katana ball.
It's lit.
Oh, come on.
Extra boom button.
Ma. Boom.
Like I always say, too many balls, not enough time.
I'm always here to help, not be here.
One more try.
Totally need to get it in the scoop.
Oh, Pulp Fiction's supposed to actually come with stuff? That's cool.
You think the X-Men made this thing?
What, a mech suit multi-ball, I think is ready.
Megalith Juggernaut. Sabertooth.
I'll do Sabertooth.
Battle.
Alright, so I posted a video of this hoops. And
You're dead.
What is this? Some kind of parade?
Who is it?
what?
Raid.
Living Arcade. Oh my god, I just had to set up to raid you soon. I wanted to go see more Halloween stuff. Oh my gosh, thanks for the raid.
Thank you, thank you.
Deadpool. Win.
How was your stream tonight?
Wear your head like an ugly.
What other Halloween-y things does Living Arcade have?
I don't know, I just remember last year Living Arcade didn't we have like the witch's pot, like the bubbling
Right,
cauldron?
that's right.
So I'm sure you had cool stuff, and now we didn't get to see it. Lots of spooky vape pen stuff, there you go.
We have a
Looks like a mercenary special.
we have a couple things.
I made a spooky pot.
Yeah, there's a, yeah. A mech suit multi-ball. All the red shots. Well, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Hope everyone's doing well. It has been a Deadpool evening,
It has.
and Deadpool has been taking advantage of me more than I would have liked it. So I keep saying one more game.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll send the raid train on shortly here, but stick around for a little Deadpool, and then we'll get you somewhere else.
Signing off before signing off.
What's that?
That is a jackpot for you.
Hey, yeah, no worries. Have a great night. Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thanks.
Homegrown loves the spooky pot. I think I posted pictures of that at Discord.
Nice job,
Pepper.
Pepper's here. What's up, Pepper?
Hello.
Came in just in time to say hello. Must have finally got the kids down, huh? Wow, it is late. They appear
Late for
everywhere.
some.
Not like that.
It's late for me.
Yeah, late for, yeah.
It's past my bedtime.
You get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow.
I do, yeah. But
Sleep in the
honestly,
meetings.
yeah, it's late for me too, Flow Stream says, right?
Megalodon. Scans indicate that
We got up at what, 4:45 this morning? I don't know. You somehow survive better on less sleep than I do.
7 hours. Like, I'm good at 7 hours.
my trusty steed.
I don't know. I'm not happy if I got up at 4:45.
My
no matter how
alarm
much
does go
sleep.
off basically at 5 o'clock.
Boom.
So it can be a bit early.
So Sal said he got spooky pot once. He was scared of everything after he smoked it.
That's not the pot that you want.
We're not going to do the top 5 tonight. We did a recording of it actually, so I'm sure we'll share that at some point.
Who asked?
So
Yeah, I forgot to even bring it up.
No, we talked about it for a second, and then we said we'll just save it. Right? Or did I misunderstand maybe? I wasn't playing along very well there, was I?
There.
Whip it up!
Top 5 what? Top 5 pinball machines.
Make your choice.
Current top 5 pinball machines. So Pepper's reading Percy Jackson series to her big kid, and she doesn't want me to stop reading, so she's going to bed a little later.
To drop.
Need to get her a little book on tape action, then she just
Yeah,
listens to it as she falls
we were
asleep.
going to. I don't know if you heard us the last time, Pepper, but we said that we would read Samuel L. Jackson's Go to Sleep on stream, and then you could play that for your little ones. Ooh, give it to me. Oh, you bastard.
Quit shaking the machine.
Well, fine.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be done.
Was
Okay.
awesome.
We're just never sure how to
Who
read
you
that,
got?
I
Who you
guess.
got it?
We're gonna go say hi to Pez. It's been a while. And
It has been a little while.
yeah, and he's actually been beating us the last few times.
Yeah.
So-
We definitely don't want to. Hey, Zayla, how's it going? Good to see you. Definitely don't want. Gotta beat him to the punch.
Oh, this
Well-
next shot, it is kind of hard to hit. It takes practice.
It does take practice, but what I've found is flipper power plays a lot.
Yeah.
So
Gotta make sure
you can do it too light and it's not going to work. Too strong and it'll actually go up and over. So you have to find that sweet spot. I'm not sure if it matters too much the angle of the machine. I usually do mine in the middle of the machine, and it's usually about 7-1, because you can move your leveler up and down, and you get different readings from top to bottom. So I place mine around the middle, to kind of give me an idea. I figure that's the spot. So that's usually what I set mine at, and for the most part, I'm trying to set it to, not beat me up too much, but also I think it just plays at a certain spot. But that's me. So, well, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Living
Thanks for the
Arcade.
follows. If you haven't followed us, what are you doing? Hit the follow button. We're Rain City. I'm glad you showed up. We'll be back Friday, and we'll be playing
More Deadpool.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
Deadpool. This is our first stream of Deadpool in a little while, so we're definitely gonna be back playing some Deadpool. Have a great Monday evening. Have a great rest of the week, and enjoy some Pez. Say hi to Pez. All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.